in the one called Map Quiet Year.
Yeah, I'm here.
Just chilling. And I've got the basic land mass and then the ocean mass over to the side. This is a zoom in on one of the continents that you guys did not discover in the campaign. This is where our campaign's probably going to start. So
Wait, what is? Where is? Who is?
it's called the Quiet Year. It's in the shared ones. You have to go to like the Quiet Year map group, and there should be one that says Live Now, and it says 2.
Where the fuck is the
I'm
quiet
very
year map?
confused.
Far left,
just-
there should
all
be
I
like
see
a
is-
T up in the corner.
Oh, the T stands for menu naturally.
No, it stands for the Quiet Year. But if you get in the one that's not balls,
That's a shame.
that one should be
Balls,
it.
balls really is goated. That was an art
Um,
piece.
It was.
But here, I'll do the water blue.
Hey, fuck it up, Serge.
Marked it.
No.
Here, let me help you out here.
Okay, there's water.
A
Water
river,
blue.
purple river.
Purple.
More blue. Okay. And then this is the landmass over here.
Oh, that was not a river. Purple water snake.
Land.
Is
And then ocean.
there a way to like drag the screen around once you zoom in?
Little hand on the side.
Oh,
Where
yeah,
to-
the little hand in the tool.
Show hand.
Way
Oh,
left.
the hand.
Look at you, Sergio.
Cool.
Graphic design shit's coming in handy.
Fuck, you're such a
No.
thinker, Serge.
But yeah, so basically, oh god damn it, stop drawing penises on my damn map.
Sorry.
No, that's funny. Stop.
Oh, those are water rocks that are purple.
But anyways, so our our situation is that there is an outbreak of some disease that is, for lack of a better, I don't know, like descriptive apocalyptic scenario, it's zombie disease. It
Ebola.
is making people zombies. It is starting in urban areas, and it is spreading at a rate that people can't keep up with.
Lower here is affecting
We-
all the animal creatures too. Like everything's good.
Some species are affected, some are not, and we can kind of get more into that as we go, because that would be kind of neat to include. But anyways, our story kind of is of one of the last strongholds of civilization. We are island bound, so if you were to zoom out, it would kind of be like an Australia-ish sized little island. Essentially, we're surrounded by water, but it's a large landmass. And I think our main city, which it says the community should be made up of like 60 to 80 individuals. I think we could go bigger. I don't have any problem with it being like 1,000 or something, but we're not going to have to, that's really not what we're worried about. But this is kind of where I'm thinking we will start, is right here on this little inlet, or what the fuck is this, bay, I guess? I don't know.
Like a bay.
Yeah. This little area, a coastal town, but you guys basically have a year until the disease gets here. That is kind of the overarching conflict, is you have to make a stronghold, whether that's underground, in the ocean, above ground.
In the sky.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we have to figure out something to prevent the civilization from becoming diseased. It's like a last-ditch effort. All stops are pulled. You have magic at your disposal and some advanced technology from the last campaign, but we are going to have to figure out resources, all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of like a fun survival game mixed in with that sort of deal.
Well,
So ideally, we should all be working together, right? But,
ideally, but
No.
sowing dissent is
well,
also
that's what I was
very
gonna say.
yeah, we can
How do you
fucking
get
do
to
that
the
shit.
map? I don't.
yeah, it
see
says at the same time that we're playing as a community, we're also looking for opportunities to introduce new and interesting challenges into the story. It's our job to make sure that there are always difficult decisions to be made and uncertainties to be explored. As we introduce interesting challenges for the community and then figure out how to address them, tensions will emerge that ultimately reveal the character and future of the community. So it's kind of like a cool, I don't know, world building tool. But
Vartan,
this
click the
first
T at the
thing,
top left. Click map.
Click the what?
T at the top left.
Oh,
Click map. Under project. Sorry, cut you off.
no, you're good. So basically, like, we're not trying to make individual characters, but we are trying to make a community that
Am I allowed to have favorite characters in the
Yes.
community.
And those will emerge naturally. So like sometimes there will be like a prompt that says a little girl finds this. We can characterize the little girl. We can say like
Like to characterize her as dead.
That's
Sorry.
there should be none of us dying. We're just forces in this society. There could be some death, there could be some, but I do have, so what happens is like certain projects take certain amount of time, right? So let's say we get like halfway through spring and you want to develop a new food source, and we've already like said, oh, we fish for the majority of our food, but you want to go off and establish a new hiking route for hunting or something. You would say you have between 1 and 6 weeks. How long do you realistically think that project will take? And we'll have these little counters up here for each like project that says like, oh, this should take 6 weeks, this should take 5 weeks, and then every week we'll cross off and replace it with, so it'll like count down every time we cycle through our players. So you want to get stuff done before winter, because when winter happens, any card you pull could be what's called the Frost, what's their names? The Frost Kings, Frost something. Fuck, what is it? Ugh, I don't remember what this is.
Frost fuckers.
Frost fuckers. Frost shepherds. Which is basically just like a metaphorical way to say it's too cold to do anything else. But yeah. So anyways, this is a pretty blank map. In turn, I don't know how we want to do it. Do we want to just do it like oldest to youngest? Or like how we want to order it. But before we actually start playing the game, we are establishing a general landscape for the map. So we're going to just talk for like 2 minutes about the terrain and habitat. It could be simple as somebody saying, how about a community in a rocky desert? And everybody else says, yep, that's cool. Or somebody is like, okay, everybody's going to go around and add one detail of local terrain. It could be freaky. It could be normal. It could be magical. It could be whatever. So like, I think in an example I saw, they did a random staircase leading to nowhere in the middle of the ocean. Shit like that is cool. We're not going to expand on it at all until the story. So if you want something cool, put it in. Like it's not that big of a deal. Also, choose a color, and then like that way we can see who's writing what kind of where. I'm gonna do like a, I don't know, like a light lavendery purple ish color. That way everybody can see what I'm writing. But yeah, choose one that. Am I zoomed the fuck in? Is that why it's so pixely?
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah, there we are. That's much better. Okay. Get back to my gray. But yeah, how do we want to go about like... Oh, let me look at my little thing. Goes in like that. This is just a very general shape. I have the real one on my iPad, but I'm just kind of trying to copy it.
So what is that, John?
Nothing. I'm finding my color.
Oh.
Tough choices. So it's fine. Try to find the shade of green that matches my.
So ocean and land, we're kind of starting out in this general area. And I would say for simplicity's sake, maybe keep our geographical features in the middle of the area. That way our people don't have to go super far to interact with them, because that alone would take a really long time. So I guess I can go first to kind of...
What's the scale of this landmass then? Like, how far is it far?
Like, I would say don't go past like over here, and then maybe over here in the middle of the ocean. Maybe up here, down here. Just
This
something
is
in
big.
this
It's not like a little area.
Yeah. It's a pretty big area, but it's traversable within a year, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like they can get there
it's
and
motherfucking
back.
bay.
Yeah, it's a large one, but yeah. So I can start with a geographical feature. I think I want there to be mountains bordering this bay. I think that would be cool. Obviously don't need any explanation for it, but I just think mountains are neat. And like I said, get silly with it. We'll just go, I don't know, what order are we in on Discord? Vartan, you want to go next?
Yeah, what am I supposed to do?
Add a geographical feature
Oh,
that
how do you zoom
want.
in?
You can use the button on the side, I think.
Did
Or
not
no, there's
make
a little
relapse.
magnifying glass at the top, I think.
Yeah, there.
Undo. That's not what undo does. Never mind. Okay. So it's so much different on the computer. Okay. I have to add something.
Yeah. So any kind of geographical feature, it could be as simple as saying, "Oh, I think they are a desert dwelling people," like the book said, or you can just do a rough sketch of something that you want to interact with eventually. All of those things. But yeah. If you want to, you can talk about it a little bit. If not, you can just draw it on the map and we can move on.
Okay. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
Wait, so is the ocean like...
You can do it in the ocean too. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's all the blue. Here, I'll do some more little blue waves. All the little waves over here. This is all ocean.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. What are you adding, my good man?
It's a big snake.
Big snake. Ooh, shit. Like a sea leviathan?
Yes.
That's a big
Sick.
motherfucker.
Got some Ouroboros shit. Gonna eat itself.
All right.
Okay, cool. That's fucking dope. After that, let's see, who else is in my Discord? So Sergio, looks like you're after Vartan. Do you wanna go?
So, okay, hold on. Chopstick. Ugh. Hold on.
It's funny to hear the faint echoes of you going, ugh, and pushing chopsticks on your lap, off your lap or whatever. That's weird.
I was grabbing my drawing tablet.
Ooh, look at us. We're gonna do great. Everybody else is gonna look like babies.
So I'm
Yeah.
a little confused on what I'm doing.
You're adding any geographical feature that you like to either the ocean or the land. It could be a mystery that, we explore later. It could be something that we never touch again. It could just be the fact that it's a desert or a swamp or whatever you want to kind of experience. Add something fun.
So this is for the campaign? Like, we're
Yeah.
building our own map, basically?
Essentially.
Okay.
And we're building the building blocks of the civilization that is going to
There you go.
live there.
Zoom in. Oh, my buttons don't work.
And I should clarify at the end of this year period, our civilization is going to be either attacked by the disease or is going to be safely wherever.
Is there a spot so we don't know where they are?
No, we don't know for sure, but we can kind of assume that they're going to come by sea because we are on an island nation. So maybe this is the most likely area,
Wait, so this is an inhabited area or what is?
Yeah, it can be.
Okay.
It's basically, this is the last stronghold of civilization, or at least one of the last. Maybe there are others on other continents, but everyone is in such a panic state that nobody has been able to communicate that.
And we're traveling to a place that we know is civilized, or we're the civilization?
No, we are making this. We are a group of
Okay.
survivors that is going to make a place that is safe
Okay.
to stay.
Hmm. Huh.
Huh.
Interesting.
Interesting.
You can zoom in so far.
There's only a tiny
know.
bit of land and the rest is nothing.
Well, this is all. It continues past the canvas, but this is the area I want to center on, the coastline.
What is this thing right here?
A little island.
An island?
Oh shit.
Little baby island.
Hmm.
And also, we're talking about a civilization of about 1,000 individuals, give or take. More can come, but the people who are here are hardy survivors. They have made their way from more dangerous areas to here, which has not yet been infected.
I'm gonna put shit right here. Oh wait. Right here. Oh my god. I want.
Who's this? A rat?
Tiggy.
A lion? A cat?
I want a flock
Pig.
of
Pig.
wild
Pig.
pigs.
Pig.
Oh, piggies.
Fuck, they're big.
Surge, that
Cute.
tail was a spot of genius.
I didn't see it. For whatever reason I'm not zoomed in enough, so it just looks like a lion's tail, like this, with the little like
You're
paintbrush
right.
on the end.
The pig
There you go.
flock.
Okay, so there's a large population of wild boars. So while you guys are doing these things, I have like a little like resources and scarcities list that I have kind of tallied in my head. I would say as a resource, abundance of wild hogs to hunt, right? That's kind of
Oh, I got a wild hog for your mom.
oh god damn it.
Oh.
We're gonna have plenty of hogs.
All right.
Not
So-
worry.
Abundance,
But
which is
yeah.
what it's called.
The
Ooh.
fat hogs.
Well, aren't wild hogs like
Uh,
angry little motherfuckers? Aren't they dangerous?
Yeah,
boys?
they're extraordinarily dangerous, but why can't I write with this pen? Damn.
That's hogs.
Bad
Wild
hogs. Good God, I can't fucking write.
Yeah.
Why is my pen like freaking out now?
Oh yeah, sure. The pen's freaking out.
Fun.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the pen style, because look at how skinny it is at the beginning.
When I start writing, I promise my pen's gonna freak out too.
Uh-huh. Let me find something better. I don't want
Gotta
chalk.
reduce the size.
Maybe. Paw prints? I don't need paw prints.
Pig paws.
Soft ink. Okay, I'll just keep a
paws, they
paper
have
tally
roots.
of it.
These ones do.
All right.
All right.
Unless they're, like the fucking mutated as fucking.
Yeah, I mean they could be.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Okay, we
Ever
got
since nukes.
Fucking 3-headed pigs.
I have noted in our resources or abundance that
Did
we
you-
have an abundance of fat hogs.
Did you?
Who's gonna draw
yeah,
the
we
pig?
do. Did you give up on writing on the top of the screen? There?
Yes, I did. I'm writing on a piece of paper. I don't know why I can draw right now and not write. I don't know what's up. Okay.
Drawing is way easier than writing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Resources. Fat hogs. All right.
Fuck, I love the word hog.
Next is Robbie.
Oh
Come on,
no.
butter.
Oh no.
I have to
Hayley's
figure
mom.
something out.
So true.
What?
I have to figure out what I want. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
That's the hardest thing.
Yeah,
Also,
right?
y'all,
What-
this is supposed to be
I
the
have the
easiest,
hardest thing
quickest
right
part
here.
of this game, and we
Well,
are.
Hayley, we're already at the hardest part of the game.
Yeah, this is the hardest part of the game.
The being creative, having to think of something is the problem with this game.
You
What?
have to do that every round.
I
What-
know. So we're
oh,
already in the
gosh.
hardest part, and it'll keep being hard.
Like what kind of stuff can I do?
You can
what's
do
the-
anything your heart desires. If you think it's gonna
Anything?
cross a boundary, I will tell you if it's too far.
Okay.
You can do an insane geographical features. There was like a trash pit that mysteriously
Oh,
appeared.
a
Like
great
remember,
trash pit.
we have magic. Like
A
magic is a
portal.
thing. You can have a portal. Like we won't have any questions answered about it until we play through it, if that makes sense. So it could
Okay.
be there's a giant portal and we just never
So-
fucking
So are you
acknowledge
allowed to
it.
say there's a portal, but you're not allowed to say portal to blank?
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, that's
Okay.
a good little boundary there.
Okay. Huh. Okay, I gotta think.
Got a thing? Yeah, I got a thing for you, Mom.
I think I want
Bigger pig.
Bigger thing. Yeah.
I think around Actually no, let's go up here. Let's go on the other side of the mountains. I want Oh wait, why can't I draw? That's not the right. Wait, why can't I draw?
Buddy, you're racing.
I was?
I don't know. I can't see what you're doing. I just guessed because it wasn't drawn. What would we got here?
Oh, it's a penis.
That's what
Oh,
it is. The great penis. Oh, nope.
3 penis.
Charlie Brown.
4 penises. They're all connected.
I
Ooh.
want like a temple.
Ooh.
Oh.
Temple to the
I'm
north.
embarrassed that my first thought was courthouse.
I thought
Nah,
the
it's
same. I thought the
courthouse.
same. I did absolutely think it was like a ruined
I was like, justice, yes.
resources justice. Nice. Okay, cool. Sick.
Right.
Is it
John.
okay? I do want to ask one clarifying question: religious or political place?
Religious.
Okay. Okay.
Are there political temples?
No, I just was my
She was
courthouse
still
thought
stuck
I
on the
wanted to clarify.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I knew what she
Drama.
meant when she asked it. No, I want a religious temple.
Okay, got it.
I think
Got it,
you
got
And
it.
I'm
should've done
assuming I
political
don't
temple. Really get
specify
wacky
like
out
to
here.
who.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, we can decide that stuff when we discover, discuss, or there's one other action you can take in your turn.
Burn it down.
But yeah,
Chill.
okay. John, it's you.
Right. So, am I allowed to make like a big old like abandoned city over here?
Fuck yeah.
Well, I don't know how to make a city, but fuck you.
Bunch of
Building.
squares. That works. It looks like the Emerald City.
I want a big old one
Big old city. Huge metropolis.
Oh.
Okay.
with no one in it.
Nobody in it. That's super cool. Okay, I like that a lot. Emmy, you're next. Tell us what to draw and we will draw it for you. And where.
No, it's okay. You can go ahead and skip me. I have to leave pretty soon anyway.
Oh, come
You
on,
sure?
get one of them in there.
Yeah,
Well,
This
for
is
the
the
lower
only
that
round.
means.
This is the only round like this where we add stuff willy-nilly.
If you don't want to, that's okay.
Yeah, I guess that's fine. That's cool.
I don't want to pressure the fuck out you, but
No,
you know,
no.
we'd love to get your ideas.
And you can go a little more sci-fi too, because again, we're like 250 plus years in the future of our last campaign, and we were already kind of toeing the line on like steampunk.
We were.
So.
Death Star.
Crash to Earth Death Star.
I forgot I was
What are
muted.
the X's?
Those are just kind of like where I'd like the majority of our stuff to be, like a boundary, kind of like.
I already fucked it up.
No, you're fine. I'm just saying like in general, this middle zone is where I'd like the
zoom out a
majority
bit.
of our stuff to be, but like that's for later gameplay too. I don't know how many miles offshore that is, but
You can go
something like
brazy or just a basic geographical feature like mountain.
that. Yeah, I did basic.
Y'all remember that scene at World's End?
Yeah.
I don't know what we're talking about, to be honest.
Yeah, I
World's
have
End.
that.
Pirates of the
Caribbean.
But
Yep, Vartan knows what I'm talking about. Big ol' hole in the ocean.
Ooh.
The Great Hole.
Big hole in the ocean. Water going down it, right? Is that what
Snake's
you're
gonna be
thinking?
fucking fuming when he
Uh-huh.
falls in there.
Is it like a whirlpool around it or no?
I'm basically just picturing at World's End.
I don't know that one.
It's like that
Look
the
at
end of the
Not
movie,
seen
right?
Pirates of the Caribbean?
I have not.
Yeah, of course.
I don't think I've
Really?
seen that one. I haven't seen the whole shebang.
We should do like a watch the trilogy thing.
Yeah, I
The
would love
World's
to watch
End.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Big hole is what I've. Oh man, that is a big hole, huh?
Movies 4 and 5 are
yeah.
pretty meh, but the
Reminds me
first
of your
3 are
mom.
like go hard.
Nice. Okay, is that what I'm kind of picturing? Is that like sort
Yep.
of okay,
Yeah.
cool. Like
No,
big
that's-
swirly
that's
hole in the
very
middle.
right.
All right.
And obviously this is not to scale.
No,
The
that
Yeah,
looks
snake
to scale
can
actually.
eat the temple. Is that really? Oh, it's huge. I
I'll
like
send
that.
you a picture.
Okay, cool. Nice. Oh, that's sick. I'm so glad you I'm glad you put it in there. Okay. That completes that round of sketching the terrain. And then next we name we each name an important resource for the community, something we might have in either abundance or scarcity. Don't draw it right away. Some examples might include drinking water, adequate shelter, fish, etc.
Diamonds.
Choosing a resource makes it important if it wasn't already. So if you pick gasoline, it becomes something our community wants and needs, regardless of if we have it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's important regardless of what we choose.
So are you picking a resource in the abstract or something that you would find on the map?
It can be a resource in the abstract too. Like one team that I watched do this did unity as in scarcity because it was 4 opposing tribes that were coming together and didn't know how to cooperate with one another. So the unity was a scarcity resource.
Sorry, can you description one more time?
Interesting.
Yeah, here,
Yeah,
let me
sure.
I can read it verbatim. Each name an important resource for the community, something we might have in either abundance or scarcity. Examples include drinking water, adequate shelter, fish. Choosing a resource makes it important if it wasn't already. So if you
So
pick gasoline,
you can pick something that you want to be important for the community, but make the community not happy.
yes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to put green, green abundance. I'm gonna try to write it again. It's not working.
And it's just things that go on the map. Like if you picked drinking water, would you put like a river?
No, so we
Or-
would just write down those things.
Oh, you write down?
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Oh
write them down. At the
gosh,
top.
this is gonna be difficult.
And you guys don't have to write them. I can also write them on my little notepad
Thank God.
and remind us.
Okay.
God,
I want to write it down.
Yeah, you can write it down. So we'll start with.
Are any wait? Sorry, I have more questions.
What? No, you got it.
Are any resources like givens? Like,
No.
Are we expecting? We're expecting to not have drinking water unless we say it.
No. I think that again, what's important to the community kind of implies like, if it's not. I would focus on things that could be taken away by a major event, or things that could be taken away by the plague, or things that could change because of one societal decision. Like we could go into an abundance because we've been fishing here for like a month or so, and then Sergio says, "Oh, what about the wild hogs?" And then suddenly, instead of scarcity, our food becomes an abundance. So these things can change because of the events in the game. So pick things that are interesting and that you think are important to a community that's running from an inevitable plague almost. It doesn't. The rest of it we can kind of discuss as they come up. Like if we realize halfway through that we never wrote down drinking water as a scarcity, but we only have this as our drinking water source, then we need to find a way to make salt water potable, sort of thing.
Is that even drinking water? That's not salt water there.
This is salt water, yeah. But I mean, we can say that there's like, you can discover. So there's 3 parts to every turn that you can choose to do. So there's discover, discuss, and what's the last one?
Fucking sounds like an
It's
interesting
fuck.
action.
Yeah.
The great third part of the turn.
Right?
Hold a discussion, discover something, or start a project. So discover something new would be like, oh, I'm going to add a new cool thing to the map, right? But you wouldn't know much about it until you ran a project to discover it more, or to like uncover more about it. So project could be like a week. So let's say you find a river. You can say halfway through the game, oh my God, we've discovered a river. Great, we have plenty of drinking water. How are we going to get that drinking water if we choose to move underground, sort of thing? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You guys can add bullshit whenever by using the discover action.
All right.
So it'll make more sense once we actually get into gameplay. We're still in like the prep stage.
Right.
But yeah, so
I get it.
we don't have to go in order or anything. What do you think? Like, I sound like a fucking teacher. Shout out or write down like what you think we are abundant in and like scarce in.
Okay. Wait, so okay. I guess I'm still stuck. Are we trying to just? Are you saying things we think a community here would be abundant or scarce in, or are we just saying anything we want them to be abundant or scarce in, or either?
I would say use what we have put down as a jumping off point.
All right.
But don't worry too much about it. If you want to come up with something more unrelated. It's more of just like conceptual thing, as difficult as that is to describe. So you said iron.
we talk
And
about it?
Yeah, iron. that's we can talk about these, so that's why it's kind of more open-ended.
I would say odds are very strong. We have iron with the mountains right there.
No. We already mined it all.
We mined it all. We've kind of already established this is a fairly newly. There has to be kind of a reason why this area has not been settled yet. Not really, but like I in my head I like to justify like, oh, there's a city down here, but up here there's a temple and not much else. So I'd like to think that it is untouched fairly. So I would say maybe metals would go in abundance.
Oh, okay.
Because I think because of the mountain range we've got there.
You would think that'd make people come touch it, but
Yeah, that is true.
of course it's hard to know what's in the ground. You can't really see.
Yeah. There is a little mountain range, there is a bay. But I do think we could have kind of an abundance of precious metals or metals in general in these mountains. Metals or minerals. Ooh, my M looks squished.
Nice. We
It's
have
only catching my
plenty of
downstrokes.
mineral water.
Nice. Oh, jeez. Mid-vol. Okay, somebody add something to scarcity.
I'm thinking with my brain on.
Diamonds.
Diamonds. Specifically needed to stop the zombie apocalypse.
Oh man, do we want those? Fuck.
They're very important to the community.
Bunch of rich people moving over.
We are scarce in brain.
Brain. Maybe we're not the intelligent ones, we're just the strong ones.
We're very dumb.
Not on the whole super smart. I actually don't mind the idea of like, oh my god, our best and brightest have kind of died. Like they've already succumbed to the disease because they were in the epicenters of the like the continents. I kind of don't mind that.
Want that?
The
What do you guys think?
pigs have
I
lured
don't
all
mind
the brainiacs
It's like smartest
to their traps.
guided.
I'll just put intel. So maybe science.
Mm.
Maybe science is not our strong suit.
Damn. Don't play a wizard.
So how much can you stretch it? Like, is there overlap between this? Like, can you say that you're? I don't know. I'm just trying to think of weird things to do. Could you say that you're scarce in like fucking coolness to make it like really hot there, or like? I don't know. I don't know where the limits
You
are.
could say like scarcity of like
Eggs?
good weather. Like you could
Okay.
say, or like you have an abundance of bad weather sort of thing. Like it doesn't have to be
Yeah.
a physical thing.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna start calling names like a fucking teacher if you guys don't start saying things.
I want to do that one then.
Let's do abundance of pussy.
Abundance of bad
Abundance of
weather.
pussy. It's all women. It's a matriarchal society. You guys have to make female characters.
Yeah.
What'd you say, John?
I want the bad weather then.
Abundance of bad weather.
Yes.
All right.
I would prefer it to be just lots of heat rather than a storm. But
Okay. Abundance of heat. Sounds good.
In the bay?
Oh, what
it's a
kind of
weird
heat?
day.
It's a weird bay.
Yeah, I guess
Also-
it is.
Like the Miami?
Yeah, there can be hot bays. You don't know how
Hot
the
bay.
ocean science works here.
It's like the sandy desert that just goes straight into the water.
Yeah. I like Robbie that you
Yeah.
you had to comment on that. You didn't have a fucking problem when Hayley suggesting making the area a desert.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it
what
can't
do you
be
think,
desert
Robbie?
by the water.
When I open my mouth to say it's hot, you're like, oh, well, let me shit on this dude.
Okay. We have an abundance of metals.
Wait, so we have a scarcity of iron and an abundance of metals?
No, I
No.
meant
Oh,
to erase
okay.
that out, but I forgot to.
Okay. I just wanted to
Yeah.
clarify that.
Let's
Okay.
do a scarcity of tree.
Scarcity of
Oh,
trees
that's a good one.
or like weed.
No.
Tree.
They pulled up and found no weed anywhere,
Damn.
dude. Devastating.
And it's important to
Bruh.
society.
They were
So,
fucking
trees-
smokers.
Addicted to weed, but there is none.
So, like,
me.
Would that make wood, shelter, and everything else probably harder, right?
Well,
Well-
no, because we have metal.
We have metal. We definitely do
Yeah.
have metal.
We have metal houses.
But it is
now.
something to consider. The animals that can live in those, stuff
You have
like
to
that.
take time to
We
get
have an
metal. For a
abundance
while,
of
you're not
clay.
gonna have shelter.
Hmm?
Ooh,
That's mine.
okay.
We have an abundance of clay.
Abundance
What
of
about
clay.
grass?
Okay.
No
What did you say?
trees,
Vartan?
but plenty of grass.
Grass and clay.
Yes.
Grass.
Glass clay. Clay.
Chloe.
We
Okay.
should have a glass society.
Okay. What
Fine.
about food? What type of food?
Yeah, I do think we have an abundance of fish.
Dibs. Probably. We are by a bay.
Potatoes.
Fish.
We only
Fish.
grow
Ciabatta.
potatoes.
Oh
Taters.
God, real Irish shit.
We're in Idaho,
That
guys.
can never go wrong. You can't run out of potatoes. There's
Okay,
no
Emmy,
way there's a famine.
Sergio, give me something scarce. I love our map so far. Beautiful.
Scarcity of allies.
Ooh.
Mm.
I was
True.
gonna say monsters.
You scarcity of
Scarcity of
monsters.
monsters. You put a giant snake in the ocean.
It could be
It's in the
friendly.
ocean
It
away
ate
from
all the other
activity.
ones.
Maybe he's a really nice snake.
Yeah, he's my
Maybe.
mother.
He's my mother.
It was the
that
offspring
like a
of the giant turtle that we killed.
Yeah.
It's like reverse evolution. It goes through all the stages.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, I like this. I like the implications of this. Allies, like you are literally the only people, so better get along.
Nope.
Okay,
We
cool.
have to fight each other
Sergio.
until there's only one left.
Let's do one more scarcity and then we'll.
I'll say scarcity of daylight.
Oh shit! Okay,
Ooh.
we're kind of facing a
Oh.
forever
Kinda
darkness winter sort of
Or like
thing.
in the north
Uh-huh.
In
Okay.
Alaska.
Or in the south.
or in the south.
We're in the south.
We're on the
Or, I
equator,
mean,
if you think
technically,
about
it could even be
Antarctica.
like on the. Yeah, it could be somewhere else depending on how the.
That's true, yeah.
World works in this. It doesn't
Yeah.
have to ascribe to Earth's gravity, I guess, or Earth's rotation.
It could be like fucking is it
Darkest
Neptune?
dungeon.
The what?
Huh?
That's true.
I think it is Neptune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, that has like one dark side all the time.
Oh shit.
I don't know if that's the case, but it
It's basically like a 90
revolved ar-
degree.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would
It's
be
a
cool.
funky motherfucker.
Yeah.
Funky little planet. Okay, cool. All right, this is looking neat.
Abundance of ocean for sure.
Yeah,
True.
yeah, I'm keeping track of everything. Oh, excuse me. Of resources, so we're good there.
Alright.
Group is
This
so
is fun.
abundances could be running water, transportation, scrap. Okay, I already got that. Boop boop boop. Oh shit. Whoop. I keep jumping to. This is a big ass PDF. Okay,
As PDF.
sketching terrain. The
Big
week. Okay.
ass PDF. Yep.
Yeah.
So each week in our year is a turn taken by one player, with play moving clockwise around the table. We don't have a table, so we'll just keep moving in the order we've been going. The other players are quiet audience members unless prompted otherwise. Weeks take an average of 2 to 3 minutes to complete. That is a lie. It'll be probably 10 to 15 minutes per week, so this will probably take multiple sessions, but whatever. So each
sure we're
week
done.
follows these three phases in order. 1, play a card. The active player draws a card, reads the relevant text aloud, and resolves it. I'll do that for you. You just tell me to draw a card, and I'll do it. Bold text indicates that the card has specific rules. Adjust the dice. The active player reduces each project die. We don't have die. We're just going to use like numbers. And then so the active player makes sure that they count down every time they have a turn. So like if it's at 6 weeks, make sure that you cross it out in the top and put 5. That way the next person doesn't accidentally add a week to a project. Take an action. The active player chooses and takes an action. Discover something, which is basically add something new to the map. Hold a discussion, which has more specific rules. Another of the 3 action types is hold a discussion. You can choose to open a question or with a question or a statement. And we get to weigh in on the discussion as members of the community. So this is like the one scenario when you hold a discussion, you get to be members of the community, and you can be as crotchety or as anti or as pro as you want. You don't have to be like a moral character because you're only stepping into this role for a very brief moment in the grand scheme of things. And you want to stick to 1 to 2 sentences. So if it's opened with a question, the person who opened with the question gets to close off the argument at the end. But if you open with a statement, like just a declaration, you don't get to weigh in at the end. That's all you get to do is open with that declaration. So that's discussions. And then the last one is start a project, which I think I've kind of gone into a little bit. You will choose a situation and declare what the community will do to resolve it. There is no agreeing or disagreeing. The community simply begins work. As a group, quickly decide how many weeks the project would take to complete from 1 to 6. Remember, you are a small community. It is not easy or quick to build a house or repair a water wheel. If a project would reasonably take longer than 6 weeks to complete, it will need to be completed in stages. Place a project die. That's just to, yeah. Anyways, so like if you want to start a project, make sure it's realistic. You can't like build a town in 6 weeks. You would have to do it in pieces. Yeah, so that's that. I will start us off. I have my little thing up.
Wait,
I need
so-
to get to my.
How narrow do projects go? Like,
They
do you
can be
have to
as narrow
start?
as you want.
I mean, like, can I assume that we have houses, or do I have to say like build a house for every
No,
house?
we are
We have a whole
kind of starting
fucking
from.
city.
We are starting. Well, we do have a city to the south, yes, but ourselves, our establishment has.
We don't
We
know
are
that's there yet.
wandering nomads that maybe have tents. But we have all come together. We are not from the same communities. Everybody's kind of all over the place, so we are building from the ground up. So we need to address things like shelter and clean water and food. There's
Raid the
no
city.
pre-existing.
So a project should be like build a house.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, make a lot of houses to build a settlement.
No, well, I
No,
mean,
we
you can
just-
say we can build shitty houses that are temporary before we like
Pity.
go underground or something, or we can research the technology it would take to fly or something like that. Like it
Damn.
doesn't need to be. We have this year to prep before the disaster. So like
All right.
it's kind of temporary. We are looking to. This is a transitional space that we are looking to turn into a safe haven. So we can go underground, in the water, up in the air. We can stay where we are and just really barricade it. And obviously, a few years will pass after this before our campaign starts.
Is
So
the
that is
disaster?
more
Sorry,
established. No, you're good.
is the disaster the whatever disease reaching us or zombies reaching
A little bit of both, because if the zombies reach you, the disease reaches you. Sort
us?
of
So,
deal.
but we're not like worried about some airborne disease. We're trying to fend off people trying to
No.
get to us.
Yeah, it's bye, Emmy. We'll see you.
Oh, bye, Amy.
All right.
We'll update you on
Miami.
what's going
Bye,
on.
me.
But yeah, so we are not fighting off an airborne one, to our knowledge. It is transmitted through bites, like classic zombie.
No
Classic
more
zombie
bites.
shit.
Keep the zombie out, stay alive. Cool.
Yeah, the horde will be on us, whether we are ready or not, in 1 year. Any other questions before we kind of jump in? And we'll explain more as we get going.
Yes.
Gucci Gucci? Okay.
I'm sure I'll have a million more, but
Yeah, for sure. I am going to draw my first card from the Hearts deck. I got the 9 of Hearts, which correlates to... and we are in the spring. So we start in spring, we go through summer, fall, and then winter, and it gets harder as the game progresses.
like early spring, like a whole year. is that
Yeah,
what you said?
you have a whole year. You have 52 cards, essentially 52 weeks.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
A
All
long
right,
time.
so 9 of Hearts, 9 of Spring. A charismatic young girl convinces many to help her with an elaborate scheme. What is it?
Oh.
Who joins her endeavors? Start a project to reflect. Or a charismatic young girl tries to tempt many into sinful or dangerous activity. Why does she do this? How does the community
Whoa.
respond?
Hmm.
I am, for early game, more intrigued by the charismatic young girl convinces many to help her with an elaborate scheme. What is it?
Yes.
Who joins her endeavors? I am going to say
Sacrifice to the snake.
this young woman would like to start an exodus to the temple. I think that she's going to make her
Are we-
way because she's curious
Sounds
about
like a
what's up
scheme.
there.
Wait, is this a random young girl or someone from the community?
It's somebody from the community. Well, actually,
Okay.
it could be either. It could be either. We can go into more depth about characterizing her. I am going to say for now that she is around 18, maybe a little older, and I am going to say she takes the old and the sick with her.
So wait,
Gosh.
do we start in Texas?
Only the old and the sick? The ones that aren't going to survive that long of a trip?
Yes,
No.
and I think
Yeah.
she's doing this.
She wants to cool the
They
fuck
will
bit.
live longer
Yeah.
once we get there.
I think she is doing this for kind of nefarious reasons.
Oh no.
I think she might be kind of a religious fanatic who thinks that sacrificing the old and the sick might delay the disease.
Just like that one Chinese.
She doesn't even know who
proverb.
she's praying to up there.
Nope.
Yep.
But that's what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna say that that journey takes 3 weeks.
3
Rip.
So when
weeks.
it's your
All
guys'
the smart
turn,
old people.
you got to remember to cross that out and then put 2 for your next
And no
turn.
matter what we
And
do
then-
on our turn, we just make that a 2 or
Yes.
1.
Yeah, because it's an ongoing project and each player's turn is a week.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Is that your whole turn, or is there more?
No, there's more. You guys don't have to do. That's just like your responsibility is to count down the counter, but like your week still.
No, I mean like what you just did with her girl. Is that your whole turn, or is there more to how the game works?
Yes, because it had me start a project as the prompt. So it told me what my action was in the prompt. I could have chosen the other one where I could have had a discussion or whatever, but I didn't think that a sinful or dangerous activity was really fun when we don't have anything established yet.
Yeah.
So
Makes
I
sense.
do think that she's taking that up north to the temple. She's taken the old and sick under the guise of protection or healing, and is actually kind of just looking to rid the community
Better
of
the
its weakest
community.
members, which is kind of fucking cold as an open. But you know what? We'll take it. Okay, Vartan, I think you're next.
All right.
I'm gonna draw a card for you. Again, you got the 4 of Hearts. So
Sick.
4 of Hearts says, what important and basic tools does the community lack? Or where are you storing your food? Why is this a risky place to store things?
Hmm.
So you choose either one, and then you have your 3 actions that you can do after that. So what important and basic tools does the community lack? Or where are you storing your food? And why is this a risky place to store things?
So, can I say that the community lacks basic medicine?
Yeah, absolutely. That is
Alright.
a tool, a basic tool that the community probably lacks. Yeah.
Because we are all stupid.
So I'm going to put in scarcity, I'm going to put medicine.
The sick people better go pray. They're fucked.
That's why we got rid of all the sick people.
Don't let it spread. They gotta go.
They gotta
No.
go. All right. So our medical
Might as
knowledge,
well
and maybe
get
that
rid
kind of
of
goes with the
everyone who's
intel and
dying.
science thing.
Yeah.
We just lost all our fucking doctors, man.
No.
Okay,
They were
so
gonna
now you
die
have
anyways.
your 3 actions to choose from.
Oh,
You
sick.
can either hold a discussion, start a project, or discover something new.
Discover something new.
Okay, so choose something new. You can put it on the map. It could be technological. It could be whatever you like.
Fuck.
So the idea
Can
here is
be-
literally just that your people are finding something new on this land.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can it be in the ocean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
I would say it has to be relatively close to shore just because we have not started any projects to do sea exploration yet.
Oh, okay.
But-
Exploration.
We will discover hemp.
Hemp.
Yeah.
Nice.
For rope, obviously.
For
Right,
rope
of
and for
course.
schmonkin.
It's not that we have a tree shortage.
Hemp is good. Hemp is a really great alternative for a lot of things. I can talk about hemp for forever. Okay, and then I'll cross off the counter down to 2. All right. Anything else you want to specify about the hemp? Or wait, there might be rules for
Oh, really?
discover something new. Hang on. Let me check to
Never
see.
mind. Then can we
no,
do
no.
seaweed instead?
Seaweed's good. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we can use seaweed for lots of stuff,
You
like
don't
eating.
want hemp?
Yeah, why are you anti-hemp all of a sudden?
You know, it's bad for you.
So true.
So what is the reaction to introduce a new situation? It might be a problem, an opportunity, or a bit of both. Draw that situation on the map. Drawing should be small and whenever things seem too controlled and easy, we can use this action to introduce new issues and dilemmas. When individual characters get named, we can record those names on the index cards. So you can name characters. They just don't want you to like focus on that.
Oh, okay.
You can create characters, but like they should be kind of almost in like a textbook history eye view of it, if that makes sense. Like, oh, this person did this thing, sort of deal. But yeah.
Let's
Oh, and if you
say
ever feel like you are not consulted or honored in any decision, we all have to stay quiet. But if you really disagree with what somebody's saying, keep track of how many times you do that, because you'll be getting these things called contempt tokens that affect the results of the game later.
So
if you
whenever
ever
I'm
feel
just like
like
really
somebody's
upset with
stiffed,
a decision that someone makes, I just keep track of it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You just hate it. You just absolutely despise it, and you feel like it doesn't make any sense, or it's like completely out of character or something like that. Like, just very strange.
Out of character. We're characters?
I mean, we're kind of omnipotent third parties that are supposed to be neutral. So if you think
Okay.
like somebody made something super easy, like you could be like, oh, that's a contempt point.
yeah, hemp would be too easy.
Okay, so you said seaweed?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put that on the abundance side.
Whoa.
We have discovered seaweed as a usable material, and we could probably use it for things like fiber and food and all that good stuff. So, neat. All right, Sergio, it's you.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna pull a card for you.
Okay.
We've got the Ace of Hearts. Okay, what group has the highest status in the community? What must people do to gain inclusion in this group? Or are there distinct family units in the community? If so, what family structures are common?
It's a good one.
It
Make
is. I
everyone
actually like both
racist.
of those.
Yeah.
They gotta have a fat cock to be in this group.
Oh no!
Oh no.
So wait.
Yeah,
so
when you
what
come of age, the
what
cock
group
check.
has what group has the highest status? What are they called?
Whoever's got the high. No. I'm not gonna. do
Everyone
Oh,
has their dick out.
The fat hoggers.
it. The fat hoggers. Fuck. I don't know.
So there's the two
Wait,
options. So there's
can you reread them again?
yeah. So the first option is what group has the highest status in the community, and what must people do to gain inclusion in this group? Or number 2, are there distinct family units in the community? If so, what family structures are common?
Make
Damn.
it so the old people are important, and then we lost all the important people.
All the leaders of the community fucking fell for her trick, bro.
We are
lost. I'd say since there's a scarcity of intelligence, I'd say probably the dumbest but strongest people
Okay.
are at the top. Kind of like a Lord of the Flies scenario.
Okay. I like
And like
that.
piggies kind of get pushed to the side.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, so
Good
highest
group.
status is kind of
Group.
strongest brains over or brawn over brain.
Yeah.
Gotta be fucking retarded.
So what do you
but
have to
strong.
do to gain inclusion in this group?
You have to, I'd say, oh fuck, let me think. I think there should be a tradition in the group. Like
Got it.
sort of like a coming of age type of thing. To where once you hit a certain age, you have to prove yourself. Like you kind of have to prove that you're strong enough to be
Okay.
a part of the cool kids. And by doing that, you have to bring a hog back to the town.
Okay, coming of
Hmm.
age hog hunt.
Hog hunt.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Your mom would be
I like that.
goated at
Do,
that.
do we know how large our community is? I'm curious.
It's about 1,000 people.
Oh, okay, so a
Whoa.
large community.
It's like mid-sized.
That's a lot of hog hunters.
That's a lot
Well-
of hog.
That's
To certain people can be the highest
There's
status, and
lots
that's a
of hog.
long journey to get a hog.
Yeah. Do they have to make the trek all by themselves?
No, I'd say it's a group thing.
Okay.
Okay, so like a group
they
of
can
people
have
that
some
come to
help.
age. Have to go.
Yeah,
And does each person
Generational.
have to bring their own back, or like?
if they want to be a part of the cool kids, yeah.
Okay, okay.
They're finna run out of hog pretty quick.
I know.
Well, if it only happens like once every
Well, I guess
once
how
in a
many?
while.
How big are the groups? You know what I mean?
I'd say, well, I'd say, hold on, I envision it like a group of already experienced hog hunters take
Oh.
like a small group of novices, and then
Oh,
they go out there and basically just
Let them
damage
go
control
after
or
like the
something, I guess.
last. Yeah.
Hmm.
Neat.
Interesting.
so we're like really culturally invested in hog hunting. I fuck with that.
Yeah.
I
Do
mean, we put
people
'em on the
not
map
come
for-
back?
Part of our
Yeah.
identity.
Do people not come back sometimes?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The
I'd say
hogs
about
got 'em.
60% don't come back.
Damn.
Yeah.
60%? Oh my gosh.
We're about to be a community.
We lost all the
that is
old
real
people. We
earth
lost all the
real
young
soon.
people.
No, I'm just kidding. But
Okay.
some don't come back for sure.
Okay, okay.
Can anyone? Sorry, I have one more question.
No, you got it.
Can anyone be like, join in the hog hunt to try to make it to the top, or is it like a rigorous check for, the brightest hog hunting potential?
I'd say
Yeah.
anybody can if they're
Okay.
willing to
As long
prove
as you're strong
themselves,
enough, you get to be cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Don't have to be bright.
Just have to be cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Neat. So now you have a discussion. You can choose to hold a discussion. You can choose to discover something new, or you can. I always forget the last one. Oh, start a project for the community.
Mhm.
And
Do
a
I have to
discussion
come
you can
up
bring
with a
up anything.
project?
Yeah, you'd have to come up with a project to do,
Uh,
but it doesn't have to be anything crazy. It could be as simple as starting to build shelters or something like that. Like it doesn't have to be crazy.
Wait, what was your project, Hayley?
I had to start a project, so I started that Exodus from.
Oh, that's a
Um,
project? I thought that was the card.
That is the card, but
Oh,
the
right,
card,
the
my
project.
specific card, had a prompt that says "Start a project to reflect."
Oh, okay.
So it made me choose to do a project, which at the conclusion of Sergio's week, once he's done explaining, we are.
So is that 3 weeks only there and not the return, or like?
No, that's the entire endeavor.
Okay.
That is
Oh,
the
so
whole
those-
project of them
Them
going
old
there
people
and
dead already. Okay.
Going there and sacrificing
which
themselves.
I get to talk about the conclusion of it once.
Oh
Or
gosh.
actually, I think maybe the person whose turn it is when it ends gets to talk about it, which is cool.
That's pretty great.
Let me see. Oh. Start a project. Blah, 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 blah. It doesn't say.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna say that whoever it ends on gets to determine how it ends up. I think that's more fun. Because you could have a thought out plan for your project, and then somebody else could be like, actually, it went this way. And then if you don't like it, you take contempt, sort of thing.
Oh, I love
that's
the
more
idea
fun.
of the contempt.
It's very neat.
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. So Sergio, what did you decide on? Discussion, project, or
I'd like to start a project.
okay? What project are you starting?
I'd like to build a wall.
Build a wall. Where at?
Oh my gosh.
Amen. Amen.
I'll say on the side, kind of near where Hog Hunt is.
Okay,
You're
you can go
building a
straight
wall
there.
that makes it harder for them to go on their journey.
No,
It's
you
keeping
just
the
put a
hogs
little
out.
door. Yeah, you're just keeping the
Great
hogs out.
hog
You put a
wall.
door in it.
The Great Hog
Great
Wall.
hog
I
wall.
like the hog wall.
The Great Hog Wall, yeah.
Wall.
This is Game of Thrones.
It's like just close enough to hogwash.
I've really become enamored with the idea of the Hog Society. Just man, they fucking love Piggy.
Okay, so realistically, how long do you think that will take a community of 1,000 people to do? You have between 1 and 6 weeks.
Wait, what?
How long do you think that project will take a community of 1,000 people to do?
I'd say, how long is it? For that length,
Mhm.
I'd say 4 weeks, maybe.
So at the end of everybody's turn, we'll just make sure to count that project down. The Great Hog Wall. Lots of hog imagery. I'm kind of loving it. I like a
Your
society
mom's
that
loving
knows
it.
what they want.
Yeah.
Fucking Grace. And I am going to say that metals doesn't necessarily move to scarcity, but we used a lot
On the
to
wall.
make
We're
this
building a
wall.
metal wall.
We couldn't have
oh my
made it out of
What else?
gosh.
Whoa.
I mean,
We made it
okay,
out
There's
okay,
of
we can make it out of
clay.
stone.
We
There's
have a
clay.
ton
There's
of clay.
Okay, so what are
Or
we making it out of then,
seaweed.
Serge?
Who's
Make
Yes,
it a
sir.
lot of?
Yeah.
I was thinking reinforcing it with metal, but that was just
I think we
They're
can
only
reinforce
pigs.
it with metal. I
no.
don't know
But like,
about
what do you want the base?
clay.
What? Yeah, do you want stone? Okay, so things like stone, like how are we gonna harvest it, sort of deal.
That's true.
Um,
We do have the
iron
mountains.
scarce.
Aye.
I think
Then-
4 weeks is a good deadline for that because I think that would solve like how are we gonna get it.
Surge
sort of
iron is
thing.
not scarce. It just doesn't.
Yeah.
What?
Sorry.
Yeah, iron's not scarce.
Oh. Fucking
Haley
make
just
it out of
doesn't want to
iron
erase
then.
it.
The whole thing out of iron. So that will move metals from abundance. So
Yeah, it will move metals from. We will not have metals to
it's up
make
to you.
other things.
What else are we gonna use metals for?
Good point, bro. What else is there? What do we use metals for in real life? Am I right, fellas?
Exactly.
Oh
building walls.
no.
Hey, what do you envision the wall made out of? That's what really matters.
I envision it made with stone, probably.
Okay.
Maybe
So-
like using clay to like fill in the cracks or whatever.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Like a clay mortar and then stone. We just will have to probably use a little bit of metal to make tools that are capable of excavating rock. So
Yeah, that's
just
like
keep
a,
that in
like
mind.
how does that circle work? What's the chicken and the egg here? You need metals to make the tools to get the metal.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I mean, you use some of the metals to get more metals.
How do you get the first metals?
is
You pick it up
Minecraft.
out of the ground.
It's
Okay, if you
Minecraft.
rip
You
that
start
shit
with
up-
wood, and then you go to stone, and then you
Right,
go to iron.
punch the tree.
have
Of
no
course,
wood,
that's for
though.
gore. We have a
Punch the tree.
scarcity of wood trees.
Well, all the
You
trees
use
go
it
to
in a
making the
hot
first set
fucking
of
meadow.
tools.
You use a big rock and you slam it down, and then you get the little metal bits, and then you melt them, and then you can do more precise slamming.
Let's go.
Yeah, mother. But yeah, neat. Okay, cool turn. So we got 4 weeks for the hog wall. And that takes us to the last week of the Exodus and Eric's turn. Not Eric's turn. You're not Eric anymore. Robbie's turn.
I'm not Eric anymore. Oh, we should change our names.
I know.
Anyways,
Okay.
so what am I supposed to do again?
I'm pulling a card for you.
Okay.
You got the 2 of hearts. The 2 of
Two
hearts. There is a large body of water on the map. Where is it? What does it look like? There's a giant man-made structure on the map. Where is it and why is it abandoned?
I feel like those were easy questions. To be honest.
Yeah.
Yes, but you can add things.
Oh, okay.
So are they like new ones or like?
You can make new
can-
ones, or
can
you
they
can choose to just
be
name the old
exist-
ones.
Oh, I can name the old ones.
Yeah,
Um.
and like expand on them a little bit, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a good name. I really want to name the bay, and I'm trying to think of a good name related to hogs, but I can't
Hey,
think
a
of one.
pigs.
That's what I was thinking, but I'm like, I gotta be able to come up with something better, right?
Yeah,
Just
but
look up
that's a
pig
place
Latin name.
thing.
Bay of
that's always worked for me.
Boars? No.
Like Cunia was a derivation of a Latin word that I
Derivation of Kenya, if you
bastardized.
believe it.
No.
What is pigs in Latin?
El
I don't know.
pig.
El pig.
El Pigo.
Oh, big
It's porcus.
Oh,
Porcus. Porcus.
orgs.
um, let's call it. Uh, yeah, let's call it Porcus Bay.
Porcus Bay.
Porcus Bay.
Porcus Bay. All right. I won't write that on the map, but I have it written down in my notes.
Okay, and then a structure.
No, that was the other one.
It was
Oh,
an
it's
or thing, not
or.
a.
Yeah. Or
Oh,
sorry.
it's an
I
or.
thought
Okay.
it was like a and.
I thought so
Sorry.
too.
There's a large body of water on the map. Where is it? What does it look like? Or there's a giant man-made structure on the map. Where is it? Why is it
Oh.
abandoned?
Okay, I think you put a comma instead of the
Sorry.
or.
Yeah, I probably just said it all as one big lump.
Okay. And now
Okay.
I gotta create a project or something? Or wait,
Yeah,
no.
you can either create a project,
Create a project.
start a town discussion,
Start a town
or
discussion.
what's the last one? Discover something new.
Yeah.
Discover something new. Huh. I'm gonna stick with the water theme.
Okay.
I want to find a shipwreckage in like the
Ooh.
entrance to the bay.
Right over
the
here?
entrance of Porcus Bay.
Entrance of Porcus. Okay, shipwreck. So we don't get to know anything about it so much. Other than maybe the general size. Is it like a little ship or a big ship?
Make it
Well, how big is
20
the
big ship.
entrance to the bay?
That's maybe a mile or so wide or something.
Okay, so like I feel like a smaller, medium-sized boat would really well. I guess
I mean, make that bitch a big boy. I don't care.
okay, yeah. I want to make it a big boy.
Big boy.
Yeah.
Fucking Titanic.
Yeah. We'll go
Okay.
down there in our submarine and
The submarine that we have not built.
yep.
Okay,
Nice.
cool. And that
We have enough metal to
advances
do it.
our hog wall down to 3 weeks. So that's cool. And then you got to tell me what happens with the Exodus returning.
Oh, I got to do the Exodus returning?
Yep.
I thought the next person would.
Nope. It ended
Oh.
on your turn. It was at 1 week last week.
You got to make me think of more stuff?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it was a girl that convinced all the elderly and sick to go to the temple, right?
Yes.
That's okay. And then it took 3 weeks. Okay. How much detail do I give about it? Like
You don't have to go into crazy detail. I would say like what happened to the people she took with her. Did she come back as expected? Did she discover anything on the way? Those kind of things are probably important.
okay.
Discovered a new religion.
Maybe.
Yeah, there was definitely some kind of like powerful, or it was definitely like a temple for a powerful deity. What deity? I don't know deities well enough to think of one
Okay.
off the top of my head. Oh shoot, my PC just fell asleep.
Oh.
Okay.
You can say just a concept if you want it to be a deity of a specific theme. I can find one that matches later.
Okay. I'm thinking I wanted her to do. I wanted the sacrifice to occur,
Okay.
but I wanted the sacrifice to not benefit her.
Ooh.
So like 70% of the people died or something like that in the sacrifice.
Whoa.
But then like the other 30%, they got the benefits of it and like she didn't.
Okay, so what are the benefits? Were they just healed? Were they
Hmm.
made young again? Was it like a fountain of youth scenario?
Damn.
They were enlightened.
Ooh,
I
okay.
want them to start a cult.
Is
Got it.
that a benefit?
I don't know the
If
benefit,
they do,
but
we
wait,
just raised all the
so
people who died.
so does she not believe it? Does she just kind of like give up? Is that the her not receiving the
I
benefit?
want
is
her
her
to
faith is
believe
tested?
it, but I want her to not have gotten the benefit. Like,
The connection with the deity,
yeah.
maybe? Okay, so there's a sect of about 30% of the old of this community and the sick of this community that are enlightened and have kind of started this cult, and she desperately wants to be a part of it because she started it, but she was not given the same like vision or like enlightenment.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Too
That's
healthy
sick.
and too young.
Too healthy, too young.
Yeah.
This guy only likes old dudes.
Well, only 30% of them.
A real lemon party up in here.
Grandma.
Oh shit, grandma.
Hey, grandma.
All right, sick. Okay, that brings us to John.
Oh,
Make you pull a card. You got
be a good one.
the 3 of hearts. We're going in order.
Let's
We
go.
started
Yay.
at 4 and then jumped to 9, and now we're at 3.
That's right.
Wait,
in
have
order.
they all
So
been
true.
hearts so far?
Well, we went ace 2 3. Yeah,
Oh,
they're
okay.
hearts because spring is hearts.
Oh.
Oh.
Let's see. 3. Someone new arrives. Who? Or 2 of the community's younger members get into a fight. What provoked them?
I just feel
Okay.
like we gotta do like
I guess my first question
40-something
is
more of these.
Yeah, we're gonna
Uh,
get through spring, and then I think we can call it a night.
my first question is
Alright.
I still am confused on how this community is supposed to have gotten
It's circumstance. So they were either fleeing on maybe boats. I mean, if you want
there.
to say that they
came
had
by
boats.
ocean. That's what I've been
I would
imagining, but I
assume.
realized I don't know.
No, they could come by ocean. They could be natives to other parts of the land. They could be refugees from the big city that has gotten infected. Like all that stuff. You tell the story. I don't mind changing up
Well,
stuff. This is all about
Unrelated to what I
retcon.
want to do here, I was just curious how we
Oh.
arrived and see if I wanted to make someone else arrive. That way.
I would say by boat is probably most realistic.
Okay.
But it does
Okay.
not have to be that way.
Can I hear the card again?
Oh yeah, someone new arrives. Who? Or 2 of the community's younger members get into a fight. What provoked them? Hmm. And the someone new can be vague. It doesn't have to be hyper specific. You can name them if you want, because we are being asked to introduce someone. But and same thing with the 2 younger members who are fighting. Did I already count that down for Sergio's?
I don't think so.
Go to 2.
What are you doing to that star, Hayley?
Circling it.
Can you not?
Contempt point.
Oh, yeah. I'm mad as hell.
Oh, I was talking about from Hayley.
I know.
Yeah.
I have contempt for her circles.
Angry.
Fuck it. Okay. I want someone new to come. I think that's
Okay.
where I have to go. So how much detail am I supposed to give about this?
As much or as little as you want. It's just who are they? Is the prompt.
All right.
Someone new arrives. Who?
Okay. I have to lock in here. My brain is fucking just stuttering. It's not running smooth. I guess I want it to be someone from like the east or something, coming from far away by himself after his civilization got hugged, and was just strong enough to live, and he's coming over the mountains to see
Ooh, okay.
what's over here.
Nice.
Brick house.
But I want him to fit the values of the community. I want him to be an important person. He arrives.
Okay. You thinking like arts and culture or like brawn? Like
No,
he's
like
important?
he's the only one of his community that managed to survive long enough in the wilderness to get to here. He's strong.
Got it. Okay. So super strong.
Yeah.
Easy addition to the Hug Boys.
Yeah.
Lone survivor of a different town. Cool. I do kind of. All the races are represented in this community. What are you kind of thinking for him? Humanoid or like more monstrous species?
It's awfully biased of me, but I did picture a humanoid.
Got it. No, that's fine.
Wow.
I've been picturing humanoids for the majority of these as
What do
well.
you mean, wow?
It was a joke.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Robbie just
Cool.
got a contempt point for me for not making it a beast.
Yeah. Should have been a minotaur.
All right. So now you have your.
You said I can or can't name him.
You can absolutely.
Henrik.
Henrik. Got it. Little barbarian guy.
Yeah.
Sure.
Anyway, sorry, you said the next part.
Yeah, you just have your choice of you can start a discussion about an important topic with the town. You can start a project.
I don't really get how the discussion works.
You can bring up a topic like, what are we going to do about shelter? Or are we going to go underground? Or are we going to rely solely on the hog hunt to establish a hierarchy? Or you can ask things about leadership. It's things that you want to bring up. There's no defined conclusion that happens. It brings it up to everybody that it's something that may need to be addressed that we haven't talked about. And we all take turns putting in our input as community members. So like maybe Sergio would represent the Hog Boys, and then maybe one of us could act in as the heretic, whatever fucking bitch that went and led all the old people hoping they would die. And then start a project is you do something for the community. It just happens, but it takes time. So you determine how much time it would realistically take. And then the last one is discover something new. You just put something new on the map. We don't know much about it, but it's there.
I kind of want to start a project of going out to look at the fucking hole.
All right. Hole to the hole in the ocean.
What's at the bottom?
How long do you think that would realistically take?
Boat. Well,
you guys do have a couple of boats. I guess I should have put abundance.
Oh, we do have boats. Okay.
Well, hopefully, if we came by boat.
Boats made out of what?
Wood.
Boat.
We came by boats? Oh.
For the most part. Some people didn't. So there are a portion of the population that are not, but there are some boats that you have.
I thought you said that we didn't have, like, voyaging technology for Vartan's first turn. That's why I was confused.
Oh.
For his first
turn?
Vartan's first turn was trying to make hemp. What do you mean?
No, I thought we said that my first turn we didn't have medicine.
Oh, yeah, well, we determined that we were missing a basic tool. That was the prompt that he got.
Yeah, medicine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
I don't remember what you're talking about. Sorry.
I thought he wanted to, like, discover something in the water, and you're like, okay, it's probably got to be close because we don't have.
She said just not too far out. Yeah.
Yeah. He wanted to put it like way the fuck out here.
But I guess if we came from the direction in boats, we would be able to get out there again.
Yeah, that is true. I probably was a little harsh on that one. But I was thinking if it's like if
wait,
it's
so
the
we
hole,
came.
it's
Oh
right
wait,
here.
yeah, you did say so. Most of us came from the water, but okay.
Yeah, some
I'm
of us
trying to
did not, so
remember what-
proportionally, there's still
Okay.
some that are left out.
But I don't know, like probably a 2 or 3 weeker. I think it's really
I'd
not
say
that far a
maybe-
distance if we're making
yeah.
it proportional.
It's I would say it's a 2-weeker.
Uh-oh.
Server will be undergoing updates and maintenance soon.
What the hell? I'll
What
save
the-
it in a little bit, just in case.
You
Get
should probably
booted.
save it now, just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
That way we don't lose everything.
Okay. Export as a JPEG.
JPEG.
Yeah. It only gives me JPEG or PN or not PNG. What's PSD? Okay. I have the
Fuck is
JPEG downloaded.
PSD?
Photoshop.
Photoshop.
PlayStation dick.
Right?
Yes. Penis size determiner.
Whoa.
Okay, and then this one's down to 1 week, so whoever's turn is next is gonna have to deal with the hog wall.
Knock it
its
down to 1 week?
implications. Yeah, because that's your turn. Or I haven't clicked it down since your turn started. I clicked it down during
so-
Robbie's.
My turn over then.
I mean, if you don't want any more detail about the voyage, to check out the hole.
Well, I don't know what's in the hole. The detail comes after.
I just wanted we're like, who are you sending? I guess. Are you sending some of the hog boys?
That of course sends some some fucking. What, I let some fucking weak peasant go to the Great Hole? Are you crazy?
Great hole.
You're gonna send a
Yeah,
leech
mother.
to the Great Hole?
Yeah, that
Okay.
could be a huge boon for our society. A magic hole.
Magic hole.
I'm magical.
Can't
Okay.
send the weak to do a man's job. I'll said it.
A man's job.
All right, we are back at my turn. I'm gonna roll. Oh, I get to determine what happens at the hog wall.
So you should knock a week off that. Nah, it doesn't matter now.
Yeah.
Since you know it.
Okay. I'm the king of hearts. A young boy starts digging in the ground and discovers something unexpected. What is it? Or an old man confesses to past crimes and atrocities. What has he done? Ooh, I kind of want to choose the nasty one. But I feel like we haven't. Actually, you know what? We haven't had enough interesting things happen yet.
We
Old
have it?
man confesses. I mean, like bad things, I guess, is what I mean.
Oh.
We've been on kind of a good streak here. An old man confesses to past crimes and atrocities. What has he done? I'm gonna say that he came as a refugee, yes, from the plague, but mostly to escape persecution for a string of serial murders.
Whoa.
Oh,
He
whoa.
has done. And I
Oh.
think the community doesn't know how to react to that because there is no established governing body. The only people that have any kind of authority that we've established so far are the Hog Boys. Who see, I don't know, I'm going to speak for the Hog Boys for a second. I think that they might not view murder as the worst crime.
Damn.
Just because their values lie so strong or so. Oh fuck! There it goes.
He's back.
I got
from
it
the
back.
It came back pretty quick.
Yeah, that's fine. Hog Boys do not like the idea of having a murderer, but also don't know what to do with him. So that's something we can talk about later in a discussion if anybody chooses to. But for now, I'm going to leave it at that. There
Wait,
is
I
a
have
serial
one more
murderer.
question
Send
Yeah,
him to
what's
the temple.
regarding it. So
Hmm.
we sent all the old and sick people. He's an old man. Did he go with the old and sick people?
Yeah, he's
Did he
one
come
of
back
the
enlightened?
30%.
So he's
Oh,
one of the
no.
enlightened people.
He's an enlightened, so he's a part of that. So that's another layer of protection that he has in this kind of other sect of community. Interesting. Okay, cool. So he's got kind of two layers of
this will be
protection. The Hog Boys
interesting.
are hesitant to defy this kind of, I don't know, once maybe in his heyday, strong person. And the cult is also keen on keeping their enlightened intact. And then the hog wall is finished. So I would say that there is, as a result of that, a really sizable divot in the mountains that could serve as a jumping off point where you guys excavated all of the stone. So kind of like a mine, like a diamond mine almost, like this huge hole in the ground has been started.
So when you say jumping off point, do you mean like
it's deep enough to where
We could
you
go
can
underground if we
shelter in there.
wanted.
Oh, okay.
Not
I thought
not like the entire community, but like it could get deeper to where it made like a tunnel almost underneath the mountain. Like it's deep. It's on the
We
shallow
could-
range of the mountains.
I thought
made
she was saying
progress
this
towards
is how
fucking
we're gonna
North in
perform
it.
capital punishment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally throw them into the fucking
Throw
hole.
them
that's
into
what
the hole.
I thought. That's what she meant by jumping off point.
No, not like
Then-
literally jumping.
Make them jump. Yeah. Walk that plank.
Anyways, there's a big divot in the mountains now. But the hog wall is finished and is pretty
Nice.
sturdy. I'm gonna say it's a pretty good success, and as a result, I think the community is feeling good about themselves. So I'm gonna put morale in abundance.
We're kind of natural barriered up, plus man-made barrier.
Yeah, we got this little valley almost
Water,
right
mountain,
here.
and wall. We're kind of fucking.
Okay. So that's the end of that project there. Cool. And then I get to take my action. I want to start a discussion based on the old man. I'm gonna ask the questions so that I get to end the conversation. What are we going to do about law and order in this civilization? And so from here, you guys all chime in 1 or 2 sentences as a member of the community. And the goal is not necessarily to reach a conclusion in this time, just to know that it's being thought about. That was my question, is how are we going to implement law and order in this town?
Sorry, can I have more information about before I make a decision about the enlightened people? Were they enlightened in any way other than being religious zealots, or did they actually get better brain?
Ooh, I don't know. That's a good question.
Oh,
Robbie,
yeah.
what were you thinking?
You know what I forgot to do is I forgot to think of like the kind of god. So maybe that'll
Inform it more. But
Yeah,
for
that'll
now, is it
inform
just religious zealotry?
Yeah, it was mostly just religious zealotry, and like I guess the fact that like there is the god still watching over them. You know what I mean? Like
Got it.
in the end of times or whatever.
They're God's favorite now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
essentially. Okay, I like it.
I also like to think though that they're not even sure what god it was though.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. I do like that. I will know as
Yeah.
DM once the game is started, but
Yeah.
I do
Well,
kind of like
unless
the
we
idea of,
discover it sometime.
yeah. Or yeah, if you guys go up and actually look at the temple.
They did look at the temple.
But I
mean-
was gonna say, as part of the zealot community, they're definitely like, we're the enlightened. We should
Be in charge.
we should be in charge of
Okay. So one kind of community member speaks out in favor of the enlightened being the head of law and order.
I think a serial murderer should not be head of law and order.
God.
Who are you?
Most people, he knows the most about
Literally
killing.
anyone else, really.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be specific. It just
Oh,
you are
okay.
speaking, yeah, as members of the community. So we have enlightened should be law and order. Anybody but enlightened should be law and order.
Bum, 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 bum.
Vartan,
Hey, we-
Sergio, what say you?
The oldest one should be in charge.
Are we supposed to talk once or never talk? No,
Yeah, you just do one sentence and it goes around the thing and gets people thinking. And then I get to end it after Sergio says his piece.
What am I saying?
The initial question was who's going to be in charge of law and order in our new civilization? And you're answering as a member of the community. It could be anybody, it could be one of the enlightened, could be one of the hog boys, it could be an old person, a young person, a child, doesn't really matter.
I'd say fuck the enlightened. Whoever's the biggest, baddest guy here. He needs to be in charge.
Got it.
That's a good call.
So those are seeds of dissent that have kind of been sown in the community. You guys can act on any of those as like inspiration. So if you want to hold a battle for leadership at any point, that's something that can happen.
Cool.
Yeah. This ticks down to 1 week, and now it is Vartan's turn.
Nice.
Okay, let me pull your card. The 8 of hearts.
Ooh.
All right. Ooh, these are interesting. Okay. 8. An old piece of machinery is discovered broken, but perhaps repairable. What is it? What would it be useful for? Or an old piece of machinery is discovered, cursed and dangerous. How does the community destroy it?
I'll say we discover a telescope, but it's like dangerous because it has too much intelligence involved in it. So we destroy it by dragging it to the hole in the middle of the ocean
Oh, okay.
with our
All right.
boats.
So the thing about the hole in the ocean is John's team essentially has not yet returned. So we
Oh,
don't
they're
know
still
exactly
going there?
what. Yes, we don't know exactly what
Alright.
is in the hole yet.
We throw it in the hole in the mountain.
Okay. Okay, trash hole. Cursed telescope goes in trash hole.
Science is bad.
Oh damn. Taking that angle.
All right.
All right, cool. So now you have your action, which is either discuss, project, or discover something new.
Yeah, well, let's have a discussion about why we shouldn't have advancements in science because it destroys nature. We should
Okay.
just focus on regrowing plants because, like, obviously, advancements of science cause the zombie apocalypse. Clearly.
Oh, okay, so like a naturalist. All right. I'm going to speak as a member of the Enlightened. I understand your concerns, but I think we should turn to faith to guide us. Okay, that's my 2 cents.
All right, who's next?
Somebody speak as a hog boy. I want to hear it.
I don't know. I got to think about what I want to say.
I have to think about
on this.
Go with it. What was the discussion again?
Why science is bad.
Essentially, science. He's basically making the assumption that science is the cause of the zombie apocalypse, and thus we should rely on more natural methods of existing.
Like sacrificing to the ocean hole.
I agree.
I'm gonna speak up as one of the non-hog boys.
Non-hog boys, but regular.
Yeah, so like one of the regular people that didn't succeed in, the hog trial.
Yeah,
Or the
yeah,
hog
got
hunt.
it.
Yeah.
Or didn't even go on it.
Or didn't even go on it, yeah.
Thought it was a bunch of hogwash.
Yeah. No, but he's gonna bring up the subject of magic and how that ties into advancement in technology and science and understanding of things.
Mm-hmm. So what is it that about? Is it good or bad?
Well, that with magic usually also comes advancement in some kinds of technologies and.
Are you saying we should turn away from magic or go to magic?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm thinking that we should turn towards magic. Otherwise, we're not going to have anything.
In the replace of
magic is better than science. You're right. All right. I like this.
Yeah. John, you got anything to add?
Fucking thinking.
God damn.
What about Sergio? Does Sergio say anything?
Hey, where's Big Man?
I think he might be downstairs, so he might be doing something.
What'd you
Oh.
say, Haley?
I was speaking as a member of the Enlightened, and I thought that we should rely on faith. So she kind of agreed with you, where we don't really need to focus on science, but turn to religion.
Nice. I like going fucking through. We hate science.
The Enlightened and the Hog Boys on the same page, or the old folks or whatever.
Vartan, do you have to be someone when you start the discussion?
You don't have to be,
I'll be John Baker.
but infamous John Baker of Hog Boy fame.
Destroyer of the telescope.
Because I want to speak up as a random hogger.
Okay.
I suggest that we should turn to anything that'll make us stronger in the interest of staying alive and killing hogs.
Got it.
I think as long as it provides more means to kill hog and live, we should fucking do it.
So
Trying to
that's
get big.
including science then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Good talk, town. So Vartan's ending his turn right now. But
Oh.
Sergio has to weigh in on the discussion.
Wait, didn't I go before Vartan?
Yeah.
So where am I in that order? You then Keith, then me, then Vartan?
No, you
No,
go before
you then
Haley.
me.
I go before. Oh, I do go.
You go right
So
after
it's on,
Robbie.
so it's on John's turn right now then.
No, it's
already
on
gone.
Vartan's.
No, it's on Vartan's.
Vartan went, Haley went, now Vartan's going. Next time we come around to this spot in rotation, you'll go before Vartan.
Okay. I
Right.
understand.
So it's
So I have to wait a full rotation.
We're in
Got
the
it.
middle of Vartan's turn when you showed up.
I figured it would give you time to
Figure
learn.
out how the game works.
Is this the entire map or can you zoom out?
This is
This
all
is our
This
map.
is the
We're
map.
focusing on.
This is all map.
the area we're focusing on. There's more land out there.
Okay.
You
And
can
so
make
it's-
more islands if you want.
Yeah, true.
Oh, that's a
You
good
can
point.
make more on the map on
Yes,
what we're looking at.
That's what
But
discover a new thing
I
is.
thought we were going off of prompts.
We are, but that's
We
only
are.
part of your turn. The other part of your turn, you can make something on map, you can start a project, or you can hold a discussion, which is what Vartan's choosing to do with this turn. It'll make more sense after we get a couple more people going.
Okay.
And Vartan's discussion was whether or not we should
Lean towards
turn
science.
away from science.
Yeah.
In the interest of strength and science being evil and causing the apocalypse.
Gotcha. Come on. I want to have an iPhone when I play D&D. Come on.
No, it's evil.
And so everyone's talked, I think, except Serge. The Ascendants voted science bad, but we should turn to faith.
Well, I like the Ascendants better than.
Heck yeah, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
whoops, I got it wrong.
Ascendants is kinda
Whoopsie.
What type of
I'm
faith are we
renaming
going
him.
for?
Well,
We don't really know.
Yeah, we
they're
don't
a
really know
religious
yet.
zealot cult based on this mystery temple. So a
But
god
they don't
helps them,
really
but
know who they
don't
were
who.
worshiping. They're
Yeah.
kind of just worshiping
Well,
some
what's
deity.
their
It could be a
religion?
devil if you think about it. Like,
True.
Mhm.
It's the snake.
and then like
yeah, so
the
Sergio-
non
oh.
pig hunt. or
Vartan
hog
wanted to
hunt-
turn to be like more primitive lifestyle.
Oh, you
Uh,
want to so Serge wants
you-
us to bang rocks together. Okay.
No, that was Vartan.
Oh.
That was what started it. He thought we should turn away from science. Let's have a discussion about turning away from science and lifestyle.
Well, I
cult
mean, if we stay
said, "Let's turn
away
to
from
faith
science,
instead."
wouldn't magic be more prominent?
Well,
Or
that's
are
what
we
we're getting.
Yeah, that's where we're getting. So
Robbie representing the peasant people, or the non-cool ones. Right now, the structure of the society is based off of strength. If you're strong, you can hunt hogs. You're cool, and if you're not, you're not.
Like real life.
Yeah, exactly. Just like real life. Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, what did you say in the?
Oh, I was just saying that they are the non strong people were saying that like, but magic can be like kind of a replacement because like you get technology without the science, kind of.
And then a undisclosed member of the Hog Boys suggested that strength is the most important, and we should turn to whatever makes us stronger and better at killing and living, whether it's science or not.
Okay.
And
So
now we're
basically,
on
that we
Surge.
should try science, right?
Yeah.
So now, Keith, you can also weigh in on the discussion because you are a member. You're representing a member of the community.
You said
so.
the
Yeah.
role play part of the community. And,
Okay.
but Serge, any thoughts, fella?
Sorry,
The-
could you repeat it one more time?
We
What
just
part?
went through every opinion
I
already
know.
discussed. Where were you?
I was.
We did that for you, my
Alright,
brother.
okay.
I know. That's the whole reason why we
You-
repeated it.
You were talking
You know
to me. I
what?
thought you were
I
talking to
believe
Keith.
I believe this
No.
land is God's country, and God's country is great. But like,
Hmm.
what if God wanted us to have technology, man? Don't you think that'd be what
Oh,
God
true.
wanted?
No, that's fucking bullshit.
Don't tell me what you think it is, man. You come in here, come in my courthouse, talking this nonsense, man. God is everything, man, and He wants us
We
to have
don't have a
technology. We gotta have
courthouse.
technology.
Yeah, we don't have a courthouse.
We don't even have a leadership.
We don't have a
I
leadership
don't know. I just
structure.
jumped in. I have no idea what's going on.
No, you're fine. I think that's funnier.
Yeah.
It's a good position. That, you know, if we're gonna be worshiping
What the
something
fuck
like
is
the
that
cult
guy?
is, and how he
What
just
are you talking
he just
about?
blowed up.
Listen, man. I've been a member of this society for 12 minutes. Okay, you can't tell me what to do.
So, Serge, the opinions are we should turn back to a primitive lifestyle in lieu of science because science causes disease. We should turn to faith instead of science. We should turn to magic instead of science for progression, or we should turn to whatever makes us the strongest, whether it's science, faith, or magic.
I say we return back to monkey.
Oh
Primitive.
man, God, look at this
Primitive.
dude. Real monkey hours? No way.
Isn't it?
Yes, way.
But yeah, so the basis of the discussion part is not to come to any specific conclusion. It's just to air stuff out, so people get to know.
People get to know what.
Sorry, Curtis came upstairs.
Tell him to go
um,
downstairs. Shit.
But
Oh,
nothing. You smell strong, like the gym. You smell like the gym. No,
ready
it
for
smells
world
good.
building. Get out of here.
I know. Is there gonna be a gym in this world?
You're not stinky.
The
There's gonna be a gym in this world.
gym's the fucking pigs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, how many pigs can you bench? I could bench about 3 pigs.
Whoa.
About 3 pigs.
About 3 pigs. But anyways, what was I saying? I was explaining.
We were just talking about discussions. No, they're not necessarily
Oh,
to come
yeah,
to a
it's
conclusion.
not to come to a conclusion. It's just to like air things out. So if people want to do stuff on their turns, they can kind of know what everybody's thinking. If you like one thing, you can choose to run with it on your turn or whatever.
So should you, in the discussion, should you always use the role play to give what you think about something, or should you play a character even if you don't agree with it?
No, you can do
Dude,
either.
it adds
Whatever
value.
you
Do
think
whatever you
adds
want.
interest. But
Wait. Hold on. Let me get some backstory. What type of civilization is this? Like,
Right
what's
now,
their
not-
ethnic background?
Oh,
it's
I think it-
refugees from the plague, so it's all kinds of people.
Oh, dude,
it
from the zombie
mostly
plague.
came by
Okay.
boat, but some people were already out here wandering. We pulled up. We met right here on this bay. These are the things on the left side. These are the things we got a lot of. We got metals from the mountain. It's
What is-
very
what is-
hot here.
What is this society called? The zombies.
Don't know.
Yeah.
I want to use it as an insult.
We can fucking pick
But that'll have to be on your turn.
Mm.
and stage a discussion about the menace.
The menace.
I just want to
zombie
just imagine it'd be
menace.
funny. It'd be like this. You're having a thoughtful discussion with what the future should be, and you're like, "Man, look at this brain deader."
Brain
The
deader.
Brain deader.
Well, I mean, that was the
Yeah.
worst one I could possibly pick, but you get the idea.
I know what you mean. Yeah,
No, that's cool. I do like that as a
We'll
part
get
of
there.
world building.
we're building culture. We've done it already. We got the hog boys and hog hunting and hog wall and
You got real
Lot
hoggers
of
in
them.
town.
lot
Fucking
of fucking-
hog, bro.
we
It's
got the
fucking
hoggers
hog
out here, bro. They are cocked up.
They're real hogging hours.
Real hug.
Certified hog moment.
Certified hog moment.
All right, but with that, we can start a new term with Sergio, and we'll get you from the whole process.
You'll get
So
me.
we'll get Keith caught up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna choose a
I'm piecing
random
it
card.
together pretty quickly.
Yeah. Okay, so I got a card. It is the Jack of Hearts. So, okay. Ooh, this one's cool. Sergio, number 1, you see a good omen. What is it? Or number 2, you see a bad omen. What is it?
What I can do with that?
Make it ocean related.
Ocean related. I'd say as the townspeople are discussing the who should be in charge, we see just as I'm sorry,
Take a fat nap.
as no, I'm just coughing. I'd say
Oh,
as
see?
somebody
From the
is
fat dad.
spitting their absolute heart out right about their position, we see just at his feet a little snake just slither past.
Ooh. Is that a bad? Do you think they interpret that as bad or good?
Bad.
'Kay.
Considering
Snake.
the big snake.
Yeah, snake
But he's
passed.
like, he might be nice out there.
That is true.
Bad. Overall gives bad vibes though.
Bad
Oh,
vibes.
dear. A snake is not chilling.
Okay, cool. So now you have your choice of your 3 actions. Oh, actually you get to describe what happens when the ocean voyage comes back.
Yeah, the voyage went out to see what the fuck's up with this hole, look down it, try not to die. What happened with that?
I decide what happened with that?
Yep, it ended on your turn.
Oh, what the fuck? I was not ready for that. Oh,
You can do anything. It's a big hole in the ocean.
it is a big hole in the ocean.
Just start with something simple. Does it have a bottom? Is it finite?
I will say when they got to the hole and looked into it, they did not see a bottom.
Okay. So
It-
perhaps infinite hole in the ocean.
But the surrounding waters seemed docile.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's just a big ass just cylinder in the ground. And they were too scared to go inside, so they came back.
Wait, so is
Inside the
there water
cylinder, right?
going down the hole, or
Yeah, is it water flowing in or is
Kind
Yeah,
of
is there
like when that one guy split the sea.
Moses.
Oh,
Moses.
okay. It's just not
Oh.
going.
Yeah, so like you can like it's just like a big emptiness.
the
Got
two?
it.
Because you can see like
Okay.
the
Just
walls
straight.
of
Okay.
the sea.
A vast
Interesting.
emptiness.
Oh, that's kind of sick.
It is.
All right. Neat. So the whole infinite. That's not great. Infinite. There you go. Better.
that's a sideways 8?
Neat. I tried to do an infinity sign.
I know, it's just a joke.
It's
No,
just
it's a
bad.
sideways 8.
Fuck off. Okay, so that means you have your action. You can either do start a project, discuss something, or discover something new.
Who?
I say let's discuss let's discuss what we should do about the hole.
Okay, so you have to either start it with a question or a statement. If you start it with a question, you get to finish the conversation when it comes back around to you. But if you start it with a statement, like just a declaration, that's all you get to say for the discussion.
Alright.
I think I'll go with the statement.
Okay.
So as the people are coming back on their boat,
Mhm.
oh fuck. I'll say, like literally the second that they touch the beach, or is it a beach? I don't know.
Yeah.
Do we have a beach right there?
I'd say so. There's got to be
the
some kind of
second-
erosion.
The second they touch land, somebody's gonna jump out from the boat and come screaming into the village, or I guess community, whatever we have. Basically, let me think. He's gonna jump out, go full sprinting to the community, and scream out, "There's a big ass fucking hole in the ocean." And that's it.
Yeah, I really
It's
want
just
to
not
be
gonna-
shitty
Is
and
this a
just be like,
discussion?
"Oh fuck," as my one statement. But
oh shit.
I'm
Oh,
gonna I'm gonna go from just like a regular person. I'm gonna say, do you think we could live at the bottom of it?
Did you
Fuck
say
no.
if it was okay?
Fuck no.
Fuck no.
There's a hole in the ocean
How far down does it go?
forever. That
Oh,
bitch
shit.
don't end.
Okay.
Was it one of the hog people that said like that they don't want the murder ruling or whatever, or is it just like a random person?
One of the
Oh.
hog boys. Or no, wait, it was one of the enlightened, right?
It was no. I
it's not.
picked literally anyone. I didn't pick a specific faction.
Got it. Got it. Got it,
Okay.
got it.
I want that same person to say, "Oh no, actually, I don't want him to say that. I want someone to say, what if we like toss people down it?"
Oh my god.
I want to say I agree entirely. That was
Uh,
magical to me. I think we sacrifice
You know-
sacrifice criminals and problem people to the hole.
Yeah.
I feel like there shouldn't be a death penalty. There should be a whole penalty, and you
A
get tossed
whole
down there.
penalty?
It might not be death, but you're not coming back here.
Yeah. It's better than, well, actually no, it's worse than part of a penalty. So.
Fall until you die.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
Or
heaven
maybe
down
not.
there.
Maybe you get sent to like the gulag or something. Who knows?
True.
Perhaps.
Okay. Anyone else have anything to weigh in on?
Any agreeers or disagreeers on whole sacrifice to deal with our problems?
Death penalty is whole penalty. That's what I feel like it should be.
Yeah.
I agree with
full
that.
penalty is for the weak.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Big
If you get exiled,
that's
you go to the
bugs.
hole too. You know what? Actually, you know what? If you commit a crime, you just go to the hole.
Okay.
Just go to the hole.
So usually
Yeah.
discussions don't end in a solution, but for this one, it sounds like we're as a
I think
community.
we can't. Let's not get crazy on any crime to the hole.
Okay.
Yeah, not
Death
any
penalty.
crime.
But yeah,
for
it
heinous
seems the
crime.
community's pretty on board with
There has
whole
to be at
punishment.
least 3/4 of the community to agree
punishment?
for
Your
whole
mom's on board
punishment.
with whole
The
punishment.
whole community, 3/4 of the whole community.
No. 3/4 of the community or 3/5 of the community have to agree on whole penalty.
3/5.
Oh.
Let's do
No
five
relation. No
fifths of
relation.
the
No
community.
relation.
3/5.
No relation.
No relation.
Damn.
Okay.
Alright, guys, let's make a 3/5 compromise about this.
Oh no.
We're
No.
We're veering. Uh,
Sorry. I had
no, that was funny. I was thinking the same thing, but I didn't want to make a joke about it.
to.
I think we were all thinking it.
You
Yeah.
gotta just get out the
Well,
way.
Well,
stuff.
well, I was
Sit
trying to
down,
be
bro.
reasonable, and once I said, I was like, "Uh-oh, I let the cat out the bag."
It's
Okay.
not related.
All right, so that's how the discussion ends. Kind of a tentative implementation of a majority rules whole punishment scheme.
The problem is we haven't come up with a scheme of who's in charge, what are crimes, and what is justice,
Yes,
and how we enforce things.
Exactly.
It's just people you don't like go to the hole.
There
Yeah.
has to be a majority vote.
I think we should stick with death penalty, whole penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the only justice here is
Death penalty if
if-
bad enough.
if enough people vote for it, you're in the fucking hole. If not, whatever.
Nah.
Okay. That is a good turn for Sergio. We'll go to Robbie.
Oh, it's my turn. Oh man.
Yes. Okay, let's see. What you got? We are getting pretty close to finishing spring. Seven. Okay, number one. Where does everyone sleep? Who is unhappy with this arrangement and why? That's the first prompt. Or, number two, what natural predators roam this area? Are you safe?
Ooh.
Both are kind of sick.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Say the prompts one more time.
Number one, where does everyone sleep? Who is unhappy with this arrangement and why? And then number two is, what natural predators roam the area? Are you safe? Are you safe? Is so open.
When you mean natural predators, you mean like if
Yeah.
you roam by yourself, you're dead? If the
I
predator
mean,
gets
yeah,
you?
that's what they're
Yeah, there-
asking. They
There are
specify
fucking
what's
lions
safe.
out there. Maybe.
Can kill and make up an animal?
Yeah, oh yeah, of course. Make up an animal. But it's Robbie's. Robbie gets to answer this.
All right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
No, you're good. We can obviously.
I'm
talk about
asking.
it,
I'm
but
curious.
Yeah, you're figuring out
No,
how to
it
play
is.
the game. That's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
It's super fun.
I think there should be some dire wolves around,
Mm.
Ooh, dire
Ruh-roh.
wolves.
and
Main
we
predator.
are not safe.
So
Oh
follow
god.
up to are you safe? What does not safe look like? Are people dying? Are we
Part of the
constantly
danger
under
on the hog hunt.
siege?
So I mean, like, occasionally people die. I think because we have like the society of like hog hunters and stuff, for the most part we're able to protect ourselves, but it's not like easy. Like we're getting attacked by dire wolves, and it's not like simple.
Exhausting but
It's not
doable
cash
But
money.
yeah.
to fend them
Not
off.
cash.
Lucky thing we've got our hog wall.
True.
Yeah.
It disrupted
Okay, I've
the
been meaning to
dire wolves,
ask.
right?
Yeah.
What the heck is the hog wall?
They
Keep
built
the
a
hogs
wall
out
Oh, and the dire wolves too.
and the dire wolves.
and the dire wolves. Basically the people who went to go hunt hogs and stuff, well, actually just the whole community wanted to kind of land barrier us. So we have like a stone wall and then also the mountains. So we have like they built a wall as one of the earlier projects.
It's fucking us and the hogs and dire wolves
And the abandoned
Okay.
city.
and the abandoned city that we
And-
don't know what's happened to, why
Do
it's
the,
the way
hog,
it is,
do the
or
hogs
anything
have
about
natural
it.
predators? Is
Oh,
the
it's
dire
abandoned?
wolves?
What?
Weird's natural predators.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know,
Like-
but like if you involve dire wolves, can the hogs get like nade on?
True.
We're assuming that yes, that's part of the ecosystem because it says natural predators.
Okay.
So they're a part of this ecosystem with these hogs.
Gotcha.
Luckily, hogs be fucking.
True. Lots of little piggies. Okay. That is your prompt, and then now you have your action.
Oh,
You can either
crap.
start a project for something that we need, you can discover something new, or you can hold a discussion.
I want to hold a discussion.
Damn, we got like 4 discussions in a row.
I
We're
know,
fucking
but I feel like this is a
talking.
discussion we really need to start
Okay.
because it's gonna take us time later. So, is our plan to go live in the hole, or are we planning some other thing to
Hole,
combat
are you talking about? The ocean hole or the
no the
mountain
land hole, the mountain hole that we dug,
Okay.
that we started digging at least. Is that our plan, or do we want to search for other options? Or like,
Robbie, start the combo with a perspective. Is that how it works? Or did
I
someone
thought
else
I'd
jump in
finish it
now?
with the
No, you-
perspective since I started with
you
the
finish
question.
it.
I
Yeah,
just
you
never
start
know
with
when to jump in on these. Yeah.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
Alright.
So
Um,
they're asking basically, are we set on the whole, or are we looking into other options?
I want to speak for the hoggers.
Okay.
And say, this is a community built on strength. I'm that fucking dude. I'm not hiding in no bitch ass hole.
Hey man.
I'm gonna get behind my wall. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of a zombie. That's on God.
So Hog Boys want to live just in the area that we've established.
Yes.
Okay.
At least this hog boy does.
I think as the ascendant in a play are looking to magic to maybe elevate the city. There have been floating cities in the past in this world, but it would be a lot of work. They are just suggesting it as a solution.
They're saying a floating city?
Mm-hmm.
Meow. Like on top of a cloud, on top of like technology. What you mean?
Just fucking floating.
Most likely magic
Magic.
and technology paired.
Mechnology.
Ah.
Technology.
Mechnology. Like the mecha suits.
Mac and cheese.
Yo, that's my type of technology.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have strong opinions about this, so it
Just saying.
doesn't matter.
Can't have hog boys without the hogs. Can't leave them.
Well, the hogs are the lifeline of our community, are they not?
I mean,
Well, What are the
If we
blocking?
were to go
Basically
in the
there.
hole or go to the sky, we'd be fucking killing our culture. Okay, that's our heritage.
Exactly. That's our heritage, bro.
We're fucking hog boys. I'm not losing my power because y'all are pussy.
Hey, man. Trying to fucking take our rights away. God damn it.
God damn, bro, it's 1984 out here.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so unless anybody else has anything else to add, not Eric, damn, Robbie.
Vartan or
I'm already
Keith
in that mode.
don't have anything.
No, I have no strong opinions.
Barton?
all
What
of
was
you?
this discussion about again?
Whether or
And
not to
we're all
go
good.
whole or sky or otherwise.
Something. What to do for the zombie? Where to go?
Yeah, I think the hole is only reserved for the bad people. So sky.
I mean
is-
hole. I mean mountain hole, not water hole.
Oh yeah, the mountain hole too is bad.
That's
Yeah,
for
because
cursed
we
telescopes.
checked the cursed telescope.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, it's really
Okay.
only one telescope that we could move. But
So there is kind of a strong sentiment in the community that staying on land and building a city is more so.
admittedly, it is a strong
Uh,
sentiment among the hog boys in charge.
Yes, but also the people who don't feel differently have already kind of established themselves, I would imagine. So it's
True.
probably easier to stay than to go. But
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
as a random person, we have the water to one side, we have mountains with a hole in it to another side, and we have a hog wall to the third side. So like we're pretty
could extend the
protected
hog wall.
already.
we can
could
extend
extend
the
the
Yeah, we
hog
could
wall.
extend the hog wall.
We can make the fucking Great Wall of Hog.
The Great Wall.
I love it.
I think that's the new project, bro.
Yeah.
That's our new project.
On
Project
your turn, on your turn.
Double the hog wall.
I can't do it. Well,
Okay.
it's your turn next, John, right?
It is John's turn.
Oh, it is. What
Yep.
happened to Bart? Oh, right. He went after. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right.
pull
Give me a
your
card.
Okay, let's see. We have not gotten. Okay. I pulled 6 first of the ones we still have to do. Are there children in the community? If there are, what is their role in the community? Or how old are the eldest members of the community and what unique needs do they have?
There
Whose turn is
are
it?
children in the community. We're trying to build a civilization. Mine.
Okay.
Okay.
And their
What is
role
their
as
role?
children are to fucking eat food, train
Oh, wow.
hard, and get older until they can hunt hog. They're trying to get. It's either
So
be strong or die. So they're out there fucking grinding. It's real
So is
Spartan
the
shit.
the only option for children is like a Spartan education,
Right.
essentially.
Mhm.
Unless one of them, is like a genius child that finds science or magic that makes them stronger, they're not getting no respect around here.
Okay.
They can either get physically strong, or they can be smart
die.
and do something else that is sufficiently replaceable that it makes people respect it, which is probably not going to happen often.
Okay. Cool.
It's hard to respect
Ooh.
children.
So,
Role of children: be a Spartan. A mini
and if
baby
and
Spartan.
if they're weak, we throw them in the hole.
Oh no.
The Ascendants get them,
Facts.
and then they get to sacrifice them. Okay. Cool. Neat.
That's why
Okay.
we're lacking in
Start a
intelligence.
project, discussion, or discover something new.
I genuinely want to start a project to extend the wall.
Okay, we got it.
I want a big ass fucking wall. Real
Yeah, draw it.
isolationist, xenophobic.
Oh,
Fucking-
God.
Oh
No one
Do you
gosh.
want it to encompass
Oh
the
my
mountains or not?
gosh.
I just want to like double the
Xenophobic
wings. Gotta get out
against
here.
what?
Not necessarily. We can't afford intruders. We're not trying to get the disease. You know what I mean? Lock everything out and us in and fucking get ripped.
Okay.
Amen.
How long do you think
Can't have
this
them in here
project
stealing our
take? The same?
jobs.
A little longer. I do it a little longer. So however long it was before, put a week on it.
Okay.
Was it a
So it was 4
4
weeks
piece?
last time. Or no, 3 weeks?
I think it was a 4-piece. But
I think it might have been. Okay, so 5. We'll say 5. And then we'll just
5?
remember to
Okay.
count that down.
Oh wow.
And then as a result, I'm going to say before we even get to like obviously the hole's going to get deeper. So I'm going to draw it bigger.
oh yeah, we got the double L.
Deeper into the mountainside, which, provides a bunker space or something along those
Yeah, we have
lines.
backup territory.
That is a good project to start. So that brings us finally to Keith.
Very
Oh,
nice.
no. I guess it's technically
you.
Just
mine.
kidding.
Sorry.
Yeah, Hayley then Keith.
Okay. The only ones left we have. Actually, we're gonna probably end with Keith. Actually.
I
Oh.
thought you were gonna say
okay.
you, and I'm like, give Keith a turn.
I know.
Oh,
No.
Rip Q.
Okay. There's another community somewhere on the map. Where are they? What sets them apart from you? Or what belief or practice helps unify our community? Ooh, we haven't really talked about anything unifying them yet.
Yeah.
Like, at all.
have they talked about me?
I'm gonna say communal feasting that happens when
Oh.
a hog hunt is successful.
Yeah.
Even though maybe not everyone subscribes to the hog way of life,
Want me to pull up then?
it is
It's
a
all
shared celebratory event when the boys come back or the kids come back and they are, successful in their hunt. So I think there is a celebratory practice. I don't know if it's like once a month or whenever the hog boys return successful, whenever that is. Celebratory feasting is a very rare but it's a fun time of
Everyone's into the hog feast.
yes, everybody takes part and kind of puts their maybe beliefs aside for a minute. Like the ascendants actually kind of get off their fucking high horse and come eat with the rest of the peasants. Okay, I like that. Okay, and then my action, I what do we need? If we're gonna stay in town, we need fucking shelter. And I'm
Build a
gonna say
house.
that
Build a house. Build a house.
yeah, to build all of the stuff that we're gonna need, it's gonna take the full 6 weeks of time.
What are we building shelter out of?
I am gonna say, I might get some contempt for this. I want to get some of the wood from the shipwreck of the huge boat. So they'll take little boats out to gather lumber. So we don't necessarily have an abundance of lumber, but we do have some. And then the rest will
Very
be
limited resource, but some nonetheless.
thatch roofed clay homes.
Okay.
I think those
Interesting.
like adobe style buildings. I'm imagining like the little square
Yeah.
Yeah.
homes. And I do
Alright,
think that's
right,
gonna
move.
take the full 6 weeks. So I'm gonna write that there. Okay, that'll be my action. Keith, you get the last week in spring.
Very cool.
There is a disquieting legend about this place. What is it? Or alarming weather patterns destroy something. How and what?
Ooh, this is very curious because spring is very calm and nice. It could create a natural disaster.
This place does have not great weather. With heat
Yeah, it is
already.
very warm.
That's it? Just warm? That's the only problem?
Very more than
Hot. It's
Yeah.
hot.
Hot. Okay.
not the most livable.
Earthquakes.
Ooh.
Ooh.
An
And I'm not
earthquake.
talking. I'm not talking about the house shakes for half a second. I'm talking
Okay.
6 points or higher on the Richter scale. That's how it
Damn.
works, right? I can't remember.
So alarming weather patterns destroy something. How and what? So you said the how, which is earthquake. What did it destroy? That we've been working on. Or that exists already.
Either farms or livestock.
Ooh. Does it affect
Damn.
the hog population?
God, not the hogs.
Not
Oh
the
no,
hog.
not the
That's a good
hogs.
question.
If you
Alright,
mean
hold on.
that's our only form of livestock right now.
Ooh,
Take
you know
my
what?
wall, not my hogs.
No.
Not the wall. We worked
So
too hard on the wall.
It's either gonna
Hold
hurt
on.
the wall or the hogs.
We're gonna determine right now. I'm gonna go flip a coin.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh no.
This is real hog hours right now. So I have
Real certified hog hours.
Real
It's really
certified
not.
hog hours.
So I have the coin right here. It's a quarter. I'm gonna let you guys decide. Do you guys want the hogs to be heads or tails?
Tails.
Definitely tails.
Okay. Do you
But
want me to record
pig.
it or do you trust me?
I trust you.
I trust you.
All right. Hogs is tails. It's heads. So
Oh,
farm
The
stock
wall.
gets destroyed.
Oh wait,
farm stuff.
No, it's the
Wait,
wall.
Wait, what?
it's
Well, it's
either
up
the
to- it's up
walls
to
or the
him.
houses. We don't have farms. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
can knock
well,
down
then
the houses, you can start building.
Or,
houses.
or you
knock
could
down
knock
the-
down the temple, or you could
the
knock down
temple, the
like
old
all sorts
city.
of stuff.
Oh, well, I
the
figured
wall
you
or the
think-
hogs.
I figured with houses you would have farms. All right, well, if there's no farms, it's houses.
Okay.
And it got heads. Heads is the winner. Winner gets the destruction.
Houses? What
It's houses.
houses?
I guess we just
The
started
ones we
that.
started building. So I'm gonna say instead of like, because they haven't gotten very far, it's gonna add a week.
Okay.
So we have to get rid of that week before we can count down.
Oh,
So like, is that in
And,
addition to the week that's happening because it's Keith's turn now, or is it just like still the same? Or like,
I think we'll stagnate at 5, if that makes sense. So like,
Okay.
because it would have clicked down to 5, but next turn we don't get to click it down because we're busy
I feel like
repairing.
this should I don't know,
okay.
have some impact on our future house production if they're just going to crumble under the
do we
obvious
already
earthquake
have
issue.
house problems already?
Well, we do if they're falling down from an earthquake.
Wait, is it a recurring problem? I thought it was just like a
It's
natural
an aberrant
disaster.
weather pattern or
Aberrant. Okay.
Yeah.
where is it?
I was thinking that maybe we were like on a fault or something.
Oh, an alarming weather pattern.
Oh, weather
Which
pattern.
kind of yeah, pattern. So it would be.
Uh-oh. Well, good thing we didn't go into the hole.
Yeah.
Well, weirdly enough, nothing happened to the hole.
But I'm thinking that means we have an earthquake problem here. Real LA shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So we are on a fault line. Good to know. Okay. So that ends Keith's turn, and that brings us through spring. Do you guys want to call it a night there
Wait, did
and
Keith-
then start summer
He
next time?
didn't do the rest of his turn.
Keith didn't.
Oh,
yeah.
right. He didn't do his actions.
my
Okay,
actions. Trying to
so
rob him.
actions. Or I forget. But anyways, Keith, you can either start a project, which means like what we've got here, where it takes 5 weeks or whatever. It could be anything, and then you can discover something new, which is you just add something to the map. So if you wanted to add something that because you weren't here for the adding stuff to the map portion, you can do that. They can discover anything. It could be magical. It could be resources. It could be whatever.
Like
Or
legit
you can
anything?
hold a town. Yeah, like
And you could,
whatever
you
you
could
want.
do
Okay.
geographical stuff, something that was already there, something magical, something weird.
So-
I mean, we made a hole in the ocean.
So can we still go back to discussions before, or is that already passed? Cause it's
No,
been a-
discussion is a
Discussion is-
different option.
it's your
a
other
different
option.
action.
You can make a project, start a discussion, or discover something.
This you
Okay.
just do without anybody's approval. Like this is just you individually. What are you doing for this community? Sort
So
of.
at the temple, a light shines down from the clouds, and a telescope appears on the temple doorsteps.
A
But when you
telescope
look-
appears.
But when you look through the telescope, it shows nothing but black.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting.
So it's like a counter to the bad telescope that we threw in the ditch.
Wait, there's another telescope? Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vartan found
Wait.
a cursed telescope and threw it in the mountain hole.
Oh.
Oh.
Anti-science.
Wait, hold
This
on.
is
How do you know
God
it was
coming back in
cursed?
the approval of science.
Wait, how do you know it was cursed?
That's the card. It was a cursed
That was
object.
the- that was
thing.
the
It was either a
Scientific.
cursed object or a benevolent object,
Oh.
or like a broken
Well-
machine that could be repaired.
It seems broken, but the townspeople know it means something special. How about that? Because it came from
Okay.
the light in the sky, so you know they're not gonna just toss it away.
Got it.
And I mean,
A ringing endorsement of science.
I know. Oh, and you know, the telescope doesn't tell them, but it makes them feel like it's important. There you go.
Got it. Telescope from the sky.
And I
Black
stayed
Bear.
aside. You know what? Even though this telescope makes me feel good, fuck it, tossing the whole out.
Bad
I
experience
like
with
that.
past
It's really up to
telescopes.
discussion. I know.
Okay, can only see the black.
That's a crazy omen. Real mythology shit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very like yeah,
the bad
mythology.
telescope and
I
the
like
cursed
it.
telescope.
Like, what? Do you,
And we have
Pick it up.
both. Oh wow.
We got
yeah, when you
both.
pick it up, it makes you feel like you're being wrapped in God's warmest blanket.
Okay.
If we're not moving on, can you guys tell me what I missed?
You can. I'm recording it, so you can watch
But
it.
also, it's what's on the map. I mean, these are the things we've
Yeah.
done.
Yeah,
mean,
it was pretty much
so-
just
So,
society.
yeah. We decided there's a mysterious temple up here. There's a abandoned city down here. fucking hogs here, hole in the ocean here, mountains,
Okay.
and the stars where the city is on this bay. We came by ship. We got abundance of metals from the mountain. It's very hot. The weather's not great here. It's very, very hot. We have a lot of grass, a lot of clay, a lot of fish in the bay. We have some potatoes around. We can grow some potatoes for food. Fucking seaweed on the coast here.
Wait. So we did have farms.
I guess we did. Yeah, we
kind
made
of.
a bunch of potatoes as an abundance. I don't know if they were like
Yeah.
wild potato.
Would you rather? We could also, for the earthquake to destroy something, we could just say we don't have taters anymore because it destroyed all
Sure,
of it.
you can cut it if you
I
want.
mean,
That, we can cut it.
the potatoes are what's keeping the townspeople alive and well.
We're
We
living
have
more off
fish.
pig
potatoes
and
for
Well,
fish.
yeah.
We got other
Okay,
options.
well,
It'll just kind of limit.
You know
our
what?
up to you.
It's probably because they have fish. I mean, who
It's up
cares
to you
about
what you wanna
potatoes,
do.
right? Like life's not gonna end if they don't have like French fries, right?
Yeah.
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 So
you
we'll
wanna-
say we don't have an abundance anymore.
Well, we'll
Okay.
keep it the same with the houses.
So houses and potato gone, or
Yeah, I think that's fair. 'cause
Yeah,
those
okay.
affect the one thing.
we don't have potatoes. We have this big snake out here in the water, giant snake in the water. Seaweed on the coast. We came with boats. We have some wood. We have high morale because we're all fucking pumped about feasting and killing hog. We are not very smart. It's the guys who are strong and kind of dumb that made it. The intelligent ones kind of were lost in the middle of the epidemic and got fucked up. There's no trees around. We're pretty woodless except for on the boats we came from and crash boats around.
Okay.
We have no allies here. There's not many people around. Very limited daylight. It might be hot. Not a lot of day. And we have no fucking medicine.
So
And then
those
we
are
just
things
thought-
that we kind of try to solve before the
Yeah.
year is
We
up.
have seaweed.
We do have seaweed.
We have seaweed. The first thing we did was a young woman, 18, 19, 20, from the village, took the old and the sick on sort of a pilgrimage to this temple with the sort of sinister idea of having them die along the way or sacrificing them there to try to get a boon from whatever god this is. What happened was about 30% of the people that she brought survived, and they got the benefits or the contact from the god instead of her, and they became the fucking cult, the Ascendant. They got touch from the god, and now they're like, fuck, I love that god.
Like actually,
Fucking love that guy.
Yeah.
what's
They're
the god's name, or is it just God?
We don't know. It's literally people don't know. We don't know. They just felt something and are like, "Fuck yeah, I'm like that now." Then we decided. Serge made it so we're going on fucking hog hunts. Big mark of the what stratifies the culture here, the society, is the powerful or who's in charge, and you're determined as powerful and strong by your ability to go on a hog hunt, fucking get some hog, and come back alive.
Now, are these hogs like wild boars in our
Yeah.
world? Or... Okay.
I think so.
I imagine
Well,
them much bigger too. In my head,
big-
they're like
Big,
huge.
Hogs,
angry,
like
wild,
one wild
dangerous.
hog will kill you. If they're even bigger, dude,
Yeah.
I can see
That's
why.
what I mean. That's
Well,
why
I think, yeah,
it's a
that's
rite
kind
of
of the point.
passage.
It's a rite of passage, it's like a coming of age rite of passage.
Sheesh, man.
So they're kind of in charge. The hog.
Wild pigs are dangerous, man.
They are dangerous.
Yeah.
And then to protect from the hogs, we fucking built hog wall number 1. And to do that, we had to mine out the mountain.
And the hogs are dormant in that wall.
No. The hogs
just-
are out here. This is to keep the hogs away from us and to protect us from others
Oh,
as well.
hog-
Like that.
The wall for the hog.
Yeah.
Not
gonna
a wall
lie,
of
bitch.
hogs.
The wall's made out of.
Wall
When I
of
saw
hogs.
hog wall, I was like, oh my god, these guys built a wall. Out of...
No.
No.
We just named after hogs. We're a very hog-based
Okay.
culture.
Yeah.
No, it's a stone wall. I think with
I
metal
would-
reinforcement.
Us to make a wall out of pigs, man. Honestly.
We went on a trip to the hole, which I think you heard, and it's bottomless.
Yep.
We haven't investigated this city down here, which is supposed to be abandoned and really big. We have no idea about it. We built these houses. We built an extension of the wall, which dug out the mountain a little more. Vartan had the card for finding a cursed telescope down here, threw it in the hole, and used it as an argument about why we should go against science. There's been some debate about that, whether or not we should return to primitive state or we should rely on faith or we should do science or magic. That the argument's been reignited, I'm sure, by the arrivance of your holy telescope.
I hope so.
We're attempting to build houses out of clay because we have a lot of clay and not many trees. So the wood resources we have are sparing and limited from this big ship. This acts as a big shipwreck, kind of Titanic vibes, but a wood ship.
Oh wait, where?
This
On the
X in the
X?
Here in the
bay.
bay,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
which is called
Red X.
Porcus Bay.
How
Porcus
big is
Bay.
Porcus
this
Bay.
ship?
Bay.
I'm curious.
The mouth of this bay is a couple miles wide. The bay itself is pretty big.
Okay.
There's this island here no one's checked out.
Okay.
And then out to the, we've had someone come from sort of northeast, the last survivor of their civilization, come over the mountains and join us. He's pretty fucking strong. He hasn't done anything since. And we know there's a civilization out there somewhere where there was.
That one guy was like a serial murderer, though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, there
there's
was
one
an old
there's
guy.
one old guy in the Ascendants who was taken on this trip and survived, and he admitted to the group that in his past he kind of came to avoid the pandemic or epidemic or whatever, but also to escape justice for being a serial killer. And so we had a
Very
debate on who should be in charge justice-wise, and the Ascendants were like, us, God loves us. And some people were like, no, you literally have a serial killer. You should not be in charge. The Hoggers want to have power. So we still haven't figured out a sort of a justice system, really, other than bad people get thrown in the hole if a majority is voted.
I mean, that's all you need for a justice
Yeah.
system.
But I think that's about where we are.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's about it.
Built Hogwall 2.0.
Yeah.
But you were
Hogwall
there for that.
2.0.
Well, we're working on that, right?
Yeah, we are
Currently.
still working on it.
Yeah. And then
We're trying to
working on building
establish settlement because
houses.
we're tentatively decided to just fucking hang on and be big men about it. You never
Yeah.
know. We got this mountain hole. We might end up back in there at some point.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's all I needed to know. A lot
Yeah,
of
you're pretty
information.
caught up.